Cool. So when we left off,
Monkey.
he's not here this week.
Yep.
When we had left off, Dolmir had had his brain eaten. So there's that. And the party returned to the mining town. Oh yeah, Val's dead too.
Okay.
I can't see anything.
Right, I need a camera. Got rid of your character. There
Wait,
we
so
go.
it's just me and Alexi?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I don't know any druids.
Okay.
Why does it have to be a druid?
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Shut up, Val,
No,
you're dead.
No other classes know that?
Nope.
Unfortunately, a druid is our only hope right now.
What about a bard with druid spells?
Do you know any bards with druid spells?
I don't know any bards at all.
I mean, yes, you could use magical secrets to get reincarnate. If you happen to know someone who could do that, go ahead.
Okay, so
Shut up, Val, you're dead.
Val's going to
Just
be
server
back.
mute him.
No, it's funnier to do this every time. I don't really care.
So Val's going to be back in about a day, right?
How long do we have for heavy? Do we know?
10 days.
Yeah, I know that, but
Shut
do
up,
we
Val,
know?
you're dead. So at this point, I don't super know how much in-character knowledge you guys have of anything. It's possible that you would know, like, druids are capable of reincarnating people, and it might work.
Okay, well, Val knows things about dead stuff, so maybe we wait to see if she comes back? Or wait for her to come back?
Yeah. I think that's a
Like,
good idea.
I mean, I don't think there's any reason for us to be where we are right now. I think we're pretty much done here.
Well,
I'm sure you can turn the quest in or whatever to the dwarves, and then we can just get the fuck out of here.
I think we should stay here for a little bit, at least so we have a place to rest up and figure out what the hell is going on.
Well, my thought there was that wherever we're going to fix heavy, it's not here. And we're not really, I don't remember where we are. But if we left and started moving towards somewhere either more central or more possibly relevant, based on whatever knowledge we have, it might save us time in the long run. But I don't know if it really matters. I think that, I mean, staying here is fine. I just, if we have any sort of lead right now, I think it would be prudent to move in that direction. If not hastily, then at least, just to not be standing around.
Wait, do you have a map? Can you open it up real quick?
You want the map?
Yeah.
Map.
Okay. So we're near Dragonmouth. I have
Maybe
an
the
idea.
Fae.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe you can take Val and Heavy's corpse to Dragonmouth.
Hey, don't we have doesn't Animander have ascending?
Yes.
what?
Animander has one of the sending stones. We could just like ask him if he knows anybody.
That would be a good idea.
And if he doesn't, he could at least ask Orb.
Do you think it would be a better idea to stay in this mining town or go to Dragonmouth? Either way. In the mining town, we basically have...
absolutely Dragonmouth.
Okay. So we'll go into Dragon's Mouth. I need you to stay there. I need you to stay in Dragon's Mouth for me.
Okay.
Promise me you won't leave.
Where would I go?
I don't know, you're you.
That's rude.
You like
But-
doing your own thing.
I think we all do, but conceded. I can just sending to Animander. We don't need to use the sending stone. I have the spell.
Okay.
I can do anybody that we know actually. If you feel like there's somebody better than just Adam, I could even do Jack if you wanted.
Oh God. I don't think getting Jack involved in this is probably a good idea.
Oh, he might laugh at me.
Yeah.
But we could do Animander. I don't know if I can directly do Orb. I don't think Orb is a being. We could do we could do the Adventurers Guild. They probably know a more diverse set of people than Animander does. But Animander probably knows more magical people.
That's
Maybe?
true.
I mean, I could do both, actually. There's no reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm going to cast any other spells, especially if I stay in Dragonmouth.
Who's attuned to our Sending Stone? Is it Val?
I think so.
Okay. So let's go directly to... Let's get their bodies, go to Dragon's Mouth, find a place to chill for a bit.
Do we have the wagon?
No, we don't have the wagon. We have horses.
Okay.
Chill in Dragon's Mouth for a bit. Once Val is up, she can use her Sending Stone to talk to Animander, and maybe you can use your Sending Stone to talk to the Adventurers Guild. And after we get there, I need you to stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So you're headed to Dragonmouth?
Yeah. Before we go, I wanted to talk to the dwarf leader, dude.
Hi. What is it? Okay, hold on. Let me get you back there.
Yeah.
That'll make this a little easier.
So, I think most of the mine is cleared out. If there's anything else down there, you guys have an extremely well-fortified position to defend yourselves. But as for the upper reaches in the mine, I think you should be fine.
So you think it's safe to mine?
It should be. If you want to take extra precautions, I would fortify the hole that leads to the deeper reaches, or just completely fill it up with mining debris. That way you can prevent anything else that is down there from coming up. I would also try to deactivate that rune that we found. We were able to deactivate one, but not the other.
Hi.
The rune that is still active leads to an empty room that's also on the same upper level of the mine. There was nothing of significance in that room after we cleared that out, but something might find its way back in. But if you deactivate that portal, then it should be safe, at least in the upper reaches.
And you're sure it's safe, Lass? Persuasion check?
What?
Persuasion is a thing, right? Yeah, that's a...
Yeah.
The dwarf nods. Aye. Well, we'll start sending the ore as soon as we can.
Thank you so much for your help. We're going to try to rectify our situation.
Aye. Best of luck to you, Lass.
Not
really about you're dead.
Yeah. If anything happens, like the monsters reemerge or one of your other mines falls under siege, let the Adventurers Guild know. I'm sure they can send people.
The dwarf nods.
All right. I go to get what things we left in the house, or in the little house thing that they were renting for us, and then start loading up our horses with Val and Velmir's corpse.
Do you put a bag around Domir's head so nothing else leaks out?
Yeah.
Where is Dolmir?
He's there. Here, hold on.
Yeah, we dragged his corpse up.
There you go. There's a Dolmir corpse.
Alrighty, let's head to Dragon's Mouth.
Okay. I just realized I could also send to Cinna, if that would help. Although she probably has the same connections as the Adventurers Guild, so.
That's correct.
Sorry, I'm making a bunch of dead people. Alright. You arrive at Dragonmouth. Oh no, I've
Oh,
made
no.
extra vowels. There we go, and I need our orb. Alright.
Somebody surely should have taken over the bar by now. Or are
You
these
guys have never
people
actually
just so
been here before.
honest?
Hold on.
Oh wait, oh this is the same room as the one.
This is I didn't have a Dragonmouth Inn set up.
Oh, okay. This'll work.
They're very similar, you see.
Yeah.
Their own, but they're franchises.
Yeah. Hello, barkeep.
Welcome to McBari's.
We'd like a couple rooms.
Hi. 2 silver a night.
I slide him a gold. We might have something that smells bad upstairs. Try to make sure that nobody notices it, or if they ask questions.
Oh, after we long rest, I can prepare a general repose, and Heavy can stop falling.
Decomposing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It stops him from decaying any further. So
Okay.
his 10 days will pause.
Okay.
That's true.
If anybody complains about the smell, let us know.
And
Yes.
interestingly, it's protected from decay, so it actually doesn't it probably doesn't smell.
Perfect.
Alright. So you guys, is Val back up? Let me take a look at how far we went.
I don't think it's that far.
Yeah. It'll probably be like that night.
Okay. I'm going to leave Dragon's Mouth. I'll be back as soon as I can, Gene.
Okay.
Wait.
You're dead, Val.
Promise me you'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll keep watch on the corpses. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll keep Val from doing anything dumb.
I hope so.
Me too.
All right, and then I rush out the door and get back on my horse.
Am I like upstairs now?
Yes. Here, you guys can just be in the
I mean,
back
it's
room.
not relevant. I don't want to be like in the middle of the bar.
There we go. Yeah, this is in the back room.
I want to spend as much time as necessary to carefully scoop out Heavy's other.
All right.
Oh my
Um,
god.
You now have a second eyeball. What would you like to
Awesome.
do with it?
I just want to keep it.
Okay.
Which eye is it?
I don't fucking know. You got them both now, right?
No, I destroyed the other one when I was Cyric. Heavy, which eye is it? Okay. I'm collecting all kinds of fun body parts.
Oh boy. You gonna build somebody?
Eventually, you'll have enough for a full heavy.
Do you take anything from Val?
No. Val needs her pieces.
Not all of them.
I don't
She
know
might-
that actually. I don't know if Val like regenerates.
But think of it. How sure are you guys that she comes back?
Well, we know she comes back because I killed her.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't know if she can like I know she can like heal wounds and stuff, but I haven't dismembered her before. I could take off like a non-essential part of her.
Her hair?
That's stupid. Hair's not alive. It won't grow back if you cut it off.
Her toes.
Oh god.
She needs
Domer.
like most of those, right?
Nah. Take the pinkies.
All right, they're gone.
Oh god. Probably get this thing going here. Sorry about that. Been kind of quiet.
I'm going to drop into another channel with Citra for a bit. You guys take care. Val, you can come up with the... hold on, I'll get your deathness removed. You
Does,
two,
does Val regrow her toe?
yes, she does.
If you're watching the
Awesome.
stream, please close it for now.
Do people
the
watch the
players.
stream and play at the same time?
I know Alki does.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Alki does not. He used to when I was on Twitch.
So, Gene, I have an idea.
All right, I'll be back.
Alrighty. Ah, shit! I didn't see the Discord messages. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just do it here because at least then the this will be a little better for the stream. Although it will spoil the fuck out of Gene.
Yeah. I mean, this,
you know-
honestly, in all honesty, this isn't going to be edited for a very long time. So I'm hoping to get like caught up on editing over Christmas break, but right now I'm at least 2 months behind. So even if they wanted to, it would be a while.
All right, so do you want to just do it over text then?
Well, we can do it now. It's fine. This is as long as they're not memeing it.
Well,
As
my
long-
point is, no, like Val is like, or not Val, Jess is like 3 inches from my face, right? If there's stuff you want, like I'm gonna have to, anything I say, she'll know.
Oh, okay. Here, but yeah, here. Yeah, you can text and then I'll talk. That makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna read out your messages real quick. Hideout is to the west. Gonna be in the mountains south of West Pass. If you need to know where you're moving, I have no way to get you to the other screen on your own, so I'll have to go back and forth here. Since we have time, you spend a week traveling to West Pass, where you talk to an agent and are soon put in contact with the council. Okay, that sounds good. We had a bit of a mix-up. So, hold on. So, I'm in contact with the council, and they asked me, why have I abandoned my post? And in characters Alexi, I'm like, we had a bit of a mix-up. The party took a job to secure a mining contract out near Dragon's Mouth, and we found out that the mine had been
Where'd you go?
infested. Huh? Oh, wait, say it again?
I posted and then you started to say something and you just cut off.
Oh, shit. Okay. The party took a contract to clear out a mine in Dragon's Mouth, or not to clear it out, but to secure a mine in Dragon's Mouth to use the mineral resources for Orb. And I decided to go along with them in this endeavor because it seemed pretty harmless. They tell me to get to the point. Well,
Cut out again.
okay. They said to get to the point. So, the leader of the party was executed by a mind flayer. We were able to kill the mind flayer, but we need to bring the leader of the party back. I don't know if the party's going to have any structure without them. And based on how the other two have been acting, or the other three have been acting, I feel like without Dulmir's leadership, the party might break down and won't be useful anymore. 3 days. It took me a week to get here. They asked me, how long do I have? I hear a visible sound of annoyance over the connection. I apologize. They said, very well, we will send Silas. You will see him momentarily. Thank you. Does he know how to bring him back? We will have a task for you. The efforts in Ledger have been halted. Let's see what this group can do. I do believe that this group can be of use to the council. So, I hope these efforts pay off. A waste of my time. Very well. Come, minion. I am grabbed by your collar and unceremoniously hauled away. I, like, grab at my neck a little bit, but walk with him. Dragon's Mouth. He asked where we were going.
Where are we going?
Dragon's Mouth. We are holed up in the inn there. I have somebody from the party watching over the corpse in case you need it. A portal opens in a tree and Silas shows you through. I'm hesitant to go through, but I follow him.
You don't follow him, he throws you.
Oh, he throws me. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize that. He throws me through. Okay. You appear on the edge of Dragon's Mouth and point
And
the
we're
way to
gonna
the
go
inn.
ahead and drop down now because it's been
this
like a
follows,
week,
okay.
so they actually get to do things in the meantime. So
Okay.
let's see what they've. I heard something about cutting out brains, so should
Oh
be.
boy.
Welcome back. So, I'm cutting out Val's eyes and putting them in Heavy's sockets, apparently.
Okay.
That's the thing that we're doing.
All right. So you do that.
Can we
guess
count
Val-
this as gene training and surgery or something? Because, like, I'm doing a lot of this, apparently.
Well, like you're not good at it. You're just haphazardly hacking.
I'm learning, though. I'm getting better at it. I'm
All
getting
right.
better at eye surgery.
All right, that's fine. You've taken a total. We'll count it as a total of 1 day of training in surgery. If you do this for another month, you can gain proficiency in surgeon's tools for the purpose of removing eyes.
Oh,
All right?
well, I mean, but I think you said we had a week, so the longer Citra's gone, the closer we get.
Oh, you're just going to continuously cut out eyes for a week? All
Well, this
right.
is just what we're doing on day one.
Oh god.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree. You have exactly a week, and then Citra will come back.
Well, first Val wants me to cut her eyes out, and then while she's still alive, and then put them in Heavy's. I don't know. I think the idea is that maybe the eyes will bring Heavy back, but I think that's also pretty dumb.
I've got some questions. First of all, I've got some questions about how you think bodies work.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we don't really know, like, if. I mean, I know because I have Val's toes in my bag, but like at the same time, we don't really know like what part of Val is integral to Val, or like and what like brings her back. Excuse me, what are you doing? Don't look at my.
Sorry, just wanted to check some mint scores. That's all. That's all. Don't worry about it. All right.
I don't need int. I have good wisdom.
All right.
My int is 8.
So yes, I'm aware. This is totally in character.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I am
So-
perfectly average.
Sure.
Citra
this-
left us.
So you can see okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love that little orb. All right. So I guess make a dex check, and let's get those eyes out.
Wait, I didn't have to make a dex check to take Heavy's eye out.
He wasn't alive, so he's not
Yeah,
squirming.
you-
I don't care about Val right now. She told me to do it. She's gonna sit there and cooperate and suffer through the pain.
So the dex check is to avoid killing her. Cool.
I don't care if I kill her.
I know, but I care. It matters for the purpose of the plot. You do not kill Val. You instead remove both her eyes. It's unbearable agony, and as she's curled up weeping, you put them in Heavy's eye sockets. Do they fit? Yeah,
Wait,
Heavy's
Val
probably
can't
got-
see me, right? Because she's blind.
Yep.
I agree.
Okay, I'm only gonna put one in Heavy's head.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep Val's left eye.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
All right. What's the spell?
Sending. In my backstory, there was a druid in a death cult, and I would like to contact him.
There's a druid in the death cult?
Yes. It's a druid of the spores.
Where is that in your backstory?
It's somewhere. I don't think I wrote it.
I mean, I'm sympathetic, but you can't just make shit up and throw it to your. Also, I called no druids of the spores a long time ago.
Well, you said no player druids from the spores.
Right, my point for the reason that we're not in Ravnica. Neither is your cult in Ravnica.
Okay, but he's just a druid of being badness.
Oh my god.
He's dead. He got turned into a philosopher's stone.
God damn it! All right.
Oh, my
Sure.
other idea was I could use a 5th level spell called Legend Lore to try to locate a druid of sufficient power.
All right. So you are naming or describing a person, place, or object. So what person are you naming?
A high level druid. Would that work?
Sure, I can work with that. So you have 450 gold on hand?
I think so.
Wait, we need gold to res heavy though. How much?
I got 1,000 gold.
Okay.
We need like a shit ton to res heavy.
So you burn 250 of that? And then we'll just, I think we said spell components that cost money are like, you have to have that much money, but it's not going, we're not going to like permanently allocate it, which is a little weird, but like whatever. We're just kind of hand waving spell components other than stuff that actually costs money. All right.
Hello?
Sure. You can hear
Wait,
me,
this
right?
isn't. You just learn about it.
Yeah. So give me a second. I gotta think about what I'm gonna say about this.
Watch him be dead already. That would suck. Marking off the 5th level spell.
I don't think it really matters. We'll just get it back in 8 hours. I mean, already out of character. We already know we're going to be here at least a week, and this is day 1.
Yeah.
Gene, if this fails, I need you to kill me.
What?
Stab me through the heart.
Why?
For mysterious reasons. I have to grow my eyeballs back.
I mean, that's fine, but why does this? If it fails, why is that a conditional? Isn't that just what I'm gonna do anyway?
Yes, but you gotta wait until fails are good.
Well, sure. I'm not gonna just kill you halfway through, but
That would suck.
besides, technically, you learn like instantaneously, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's instant. So like it's like technically it's already over. It's just Civ is looking at Delve or something. I'm not really.
I'm writing the lore that you're going to learn. Jesus. I also wasn't expecting you to have to come up with legend lore on this particular thing, so I'm working on that.
I mean, is it a
No,
good
it's
use of it?
fine. This is totally reasonable. You guys are fine doing this. I just need a little while to write it.
Okay, no problem. Hey, Citra, what you been doing?
I'm not here.
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here? He's not back?
No,
it's been a week.
We have spent a week, except we're still on day 1.
You guys have been gone for you're like maybe 30 minutes into your week.
I mean, we can just shorten it and say after this succeeds or whatever, then I just spend the rest of the week taking pieces of you apart and practicing that. And as often as you die, we just say boo-hoo and move.
I will say to you, though, I don't know exactly what happens when I die. Maybe bad stuff.
Well, it's okay. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
But after experiencing the pain of my eyeballs being removed, I'm going to have to do the gentle repose thing with Jigger.
On what?
So I don't feel the pain.
What?
Don't you have a spell to make
Oh,
it so
feign death, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But then I won't know when you finally die.
Just
That's
keep
no
going
fun.
until I die. Oh, by the way, my hair is bright red now.
What?
My hair is back to being red.
That's a bad choice.
No, it happens when I get reincarnated each time.
What?
My hair goes back to the way it was.
Have you dyed your hair in the last 24 hours?
No. But
Then
I
your
dyed
hair
it like 2 weeks ago, but I died.
Sure. So just to be clear, the way this works, and we can go ahead and explain it, is basically you go back to the state you were 24 hours previous. So if your hair was dyed 24 hours before, then your hair still dyed when you come back.
Wait, what?
When she reincarnates?
So if I dismember her before she dies, she doesn't regrow those things?
Well, what was she like 20? If you dismember her, wait 24 hours, and then kill her, yes, she would end up with the fingers still. It just resets her to 24 hours previously. 24 hours before she died, to be clear.
I think you just gave Gene some ideas.
No, it means that I have the potential, if I manage to successfully operate pieces of you and then take a long enough time, it means you could have them not come back. I don't know that it's going to matter. I don't think I'm going to be RP punished, but I might be. But it could come into play in the long run, though.
All right.
Isn't
So
there a...
that's-
Oh, no, there's not. Never mind. I was thinking there's a city in the center of Peleus. But there's just the center of the thing.
It's also been like, thousands of years.
You learn a tale of Silas the Eternal, a druid who started looking into
Yeah,
the properties.
Okay,
Okay.
you want to cast Sending on him now?
I'm gonna cast Sin in on him to see if he's still alive.
In the pinnacle of druidom, and going beyond the ability to age, just that he burned his.
Oh, Mr. Silvus the Eternal.
That's your whole message. You only get one.
Oh, I will add more to that.
You only get 25 words.
Are you still alive? Can you help me? I need help.
Help
Can you
me,
talk
I
back?
need help.
Yeah, he can respond to you the same way. If he chooses to.
You hear a voice that burns into your mind. Where are you?
I cast Sending again, and I'm in Dragonmouth, right?
Yeah.
I'm in Dragonmouth in the end.
This seems bad.
Could be.
You hear nothing in response.
Can I cast Sending one more time? Yes, I can. Are you coming to help? I ask.
You hear silence.
Alright, Gene, it failed. You can kill me.
Oh my god.
I'm still not real clear on why that was conditional on failing, but go.
I'll cast Feign Death on Val.
Just don't take the baby out. That's all I say.
Oh, but I want the baby.
You get multiple babies.
So I'll just yeah, so she's like fake dead. And then I'll just start taking her.
Alright.
Abort.
What's up?
I was joking about her aborting.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, 7 months along. I'm sure it'll survive, maybe.
I was 2 months early. Granted, we have modern medicine, but also we could just cast heal on the baby. just as it gets close to death, right?
Cast heal.
Yeah.
Well, whatever heals we have as it starts to die.
I mean, that's actually an interesting point. If the babies, does heal solve like long-term systemic problems? Like,
No,
if
you
have-
just cast
if you
heal
have
on it every time it has trouble for 2 months.
I mean, you've just described like our elderly healthcare system.
Exactly. It works for them.
I mean, they just die in horrible
We have the
pain.
benefit of having magic. No, they'll just outgrow it eventually. It's fine.
Yeah.
All
It's in that case, the health pool of the
Hey,
elderly is
how
getting
about
smaller
okay? And then
every time.
on top of that, we'll just cast spells that give them temp HP too.
Yeah, there we go.
So he has an extra buffer.
Oh my god, there's a fly inside my computer.
Well, that's
Like inside the tower?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't even
How
know
do
how
you
it
know?
got, because I literally just saw it land on the inside of the glass. How the fuck did that even happen?
Getting through the fence is kind of impressive.
Especially since I have screens in front of all my fans.
A
Maybe
different
there's
fly
ore in
laid
there.
eggs inside your tower.
Oh god.
It just raises further questions.
Warm, and you must have dropped like raw meat crumbs in there.
That
Could you
been
imagine
sitting
just
out.
like you just have like a handful of ground beef and you just shove it through the screens?
Oh god.
I can kind of see Citru just like snacking on some, like just snacking on like some sloppy Joe mix.
Oh yeah,
Like,
there we
your
go.
hand opens up and triples through.
Excuse me, sir. Sloppy Joe mix is just like a powder.
You know what I'm talking about, like the canned sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
That's not mix though.
Fair.
Sloppy Joe meat.
Yeah, well, that's just ground beef.
God damn it. Sloppy Joe filling. There we go.
Okay, that's fine.
Is a sloppy Joe like is the bun part of the sloppy Joe, or is
Yes,
it just
it
what you
is.
eat a
Sloppy Joe is the
in?
entire sandwich.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting off topic here. All right, so Jane, would you like to do anything with your dead Val?
I mean, I'll just like place her pieces around the room.
In like in any order, or just kind of haphazardly?
Decoratively.
Oh god, you guys are gonna need. They're gonna take back your security deposit.
We only gave a gold.
Yeah, we're only here for 5 days apparently. Although actually, Alexi described it as multiple rooms, so we're here for less than 5 days unless I go pay some more.
I gave him a gold and it was 2 silver a night.
Yeah, gold is only 10 silver.
Oh yeah, shit. That's right. Fuck.
All right, you want to do anything else before we advance the next day?
I'm not a murder hobo. I mean, this is Dragonmouth. What's
Mines. That's it. That's the end of the list.
Well, I mean, Alexi told me to stay here, and if there's nothing like useful to do in town, like I'm just gonna chill in the inn.
All right, next day. Val is up.
Do I have all my body parts?
You do, and you still have a baby.
Okay, good. All right, Gene.
So if I killed Val right now, she'd come back dismembered.
Hmm?
I don't know that. though.
No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count like it rewinds to the previous day, and then that's not part of her history anymore. If that makes sense. Like if you think of it as like a version control system that is constantly updating her state, you just roll back to the last stable one from like a previous day.
I look at Heavy. Does he have both eyes?
Mhm.
He's just a corpse with a dead eye in it.
I cast Gentle Repose on the eye.
Sure, the eye is now resting peacefully.
Gene, what happened to the other eye?
I don't know. A rat must have eaten it while I was sleeping.
You find anything good to do in this town?
We could go mine some iron.
Ugh. I have an idea.
Can we decorate the room some more?
With my body parts?
Yeah, I mean, we just have like an infinite farm of. This is how we just feed ourselves from now.
I'm gonna take a bath first,
Why?
so I'm clean.
Oh god.
That's the kitchen.
There is a bathtub in the kitchen for some reason.
That's like a wash basin
Oh.
thing for
Yeah,
dishes.
you're right. Those are dishes. Well,
Oh,
I guess Val's a
God.
dish.
Wait, no, Val needs to come and wash over here.
No, you don't wash in there.
There's a big old pile of trash. That's perfect for you.
No. I get in there and I wash until someone tells me not to.
All right, you leave the. You manage to sneak in between. You know what? Make a stealth check.
Yes.
All right, you manage to sneak in with all the cooks' back is turned and scrub yourself in the tub, leaving a faint residue of blood.
Hang on. I want to go talk to the barkeep or the innkeeper or whatever.
Sure. Yes.
Hey, we're renting one of your rooms upstairs. I need to extend our stay for.
For how long?
I'm not really sure. Can we just like keep doing this on like sort of a couple days?
No problem.
But,
if we're gonna be.
I have a business proposition for you in exchange for we could help out a little bit instead of like actually paying you, because like we're not exactly the most well-to-do folks.
Well, we're small in, but I can't say there's anyone else renting the room. What did you have?
Well, I have this novel idea where we have, and I point to Val, we have this beautiful lady, and we could produce for your male patrons some bath water infused with her. There's some in the kitchen actually right now. We could, if you want to go like check that.
Roll persuasion.
Wow.
Oh no!
Why
I
would anyone
mean-
want to buy bathwater? What kind of sick fuck are you?
E-girls.
Well,
I
maybe
look
showing me in
over at the
bath.
other patrons, like inquisitively, like wondering if they were listening.
They're staring at you with an odd expression on their face.
Hey, look, see, they look interested. I mean, it's
So I should probably say that I haven't got dressed
What
yet.
about what if I said I could get you some fresh ground meats for your sandwiches and put some clothes on you, fucking heathen.
Where are you getting this?
From a local farm. I'm gonna
Which
go
farm?
pick the one outside. There's the mines. We were just at some mines and they had some animals there. Look, I'll show him the orange feather. It's some quality poultry.
I thought you just said it was beef.
I said ground meat.
Oh my
Roll deception to persuade the bartender.
Could you have assistance? Because I'm gonna like kind of be like, woohoo.
Explain to me, if you could explain to me how that helps her deceive the bartender into that
I'm
you've
trying
been
to
to a farm.
distract him a little bit and make him look at the meat and me.
god.
All right, I'm going to point out here that if you are the meat, the bartender is probably not interested. I mean, I'm not going to say cannibalism isn't a thing in this world, but like, it's not the odds of a random bartender being like, "Oh yeah, let's eat some human."
No, he doesn't know it's human.
Right, but
I've
I mean,
got-
why does-
Mr. Bartender, I've got. How about this? Look, I'll just, you know what? I'll just give you the first like, I don't know, 30 pounds of it, and you can try it. And if you don't want it, like, I'll just pay the.
That seems fair.
Okay, give me a couple hours. I gotta go back to the mine and go.
To the poultry mine.
Yeah, to the mine where the birds are. I mean, it's the little town outside the mine. I'm not like it's not like I'm eating the canaries or anything. Don't worry about it. I'll be back later. I go upstairs.
All right. So you've got a bunch of dismembered body parts, which, by the way, you did not cast Gentle Repose on.
It's only
I
it,
do
look,
want to mention.
it's only been like a day.
All right, and you did not gut the meat or clean it in any way.
What the fucking? It just that's what I have the next couple hours to do.
All right. I mean, I'm just gonna. I was under the. I'm not a super expert, but I think you do. I do think you have to, like, gut
Look,
it
so
fairly
the
quickly.
the innards bits, that's probably not usable. But like I can use like the arm and leg bits. That should be fine. Thighs supposed to be real.
Arms and legs don't experience that much putrefaction early on because there's no organs in them.
All right, seems reasonable. Okay, so you've got a bunch of body parts scattered around the room. By the way, Val, feel free to weigh in on this at any point because your cousin is selling you as meat.
Gene,
I can sell you as the other kind of meat, Val. What are you doing to help this family?
I could just seduce them and get their money.
Yeah, how's that going for us?
I seduce them and you steal the money. That's all.
I'm making an honest living here.
But I want you to be bad. I give you a hug.
Oh, the fly got out of my computer somehow. Okay.
So your computer is not airtight.
Okay, how about this? Fresh meat. I stab Val.
Oh, I'm stabbed.
Are you going to be stabbed, or are you going to roll initiative, Val?
I'm stabbed. I don't want to kill my sister.
Yeah.
Have some sleepy times, Val. We'll talk about this in the morning.
Can we farm Val for flesh?
We are now.
Hell yeah.
Think her whole plan was.
This is like playing Rust, and it's easier to farm, or when someone is dying, it's easier to kill them, take all their stuff, and then have them respawn on you than it is to actually find food.
Okay, so we're killing Val? Yes?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to increment the death count, and she's...
How pale am I at this point?
I mean, not a heck of a lot. Like, you're like, still within the realm of... Oh boy, what
The paler, the better.
Goodness.
It's still, like, human. Just, like, you're like, I don't know. We need, like, a streamer...
Like a porcelain doll?
Scale or something. Not quite. I mean, you're just kind of, like, Japanese at this point. Like, idealist Japan. I don't know. I don't know why I went there. You're dead. You're dead and you're pale. There we go. Problem solved. All right, third day. Val coming back up. You got anything you want to do in the meantime?
No, I gotta give the guy the meat.
Okay, cool. So
we'll give him the arm and leg meat from yesterday, and
okay,
then
so just to be clear, what do you've got a bunch of
I'll
like
just
body
take
parts.
the couple hours that I told him that I would spend, and then I will butcher the bits, and I don't know, I'll mince them, I guess. I don't really have anything to grind.
You can borrow it from the kitchen.
I mean,
All right, so you carefully remove Val's flesh from her bones. So just to be clear, are you butchering the new corpse or just the old?
the new corpse, we will is currently being is waiting. We will repose that, which might stop Val from rezzing. I don't know. And then we will butcher the old safe parts and give the man that meat. And then once I do that, I will continue to operate on Val and practice that. Spend my time doing that. And then I will clean and butcher her corpse.
All right, so let's jump over to bringing the meat to the guy. I'm pretty okay with all of that, but it's still kind of a okay. So you drop I guess you have a bag or something.
I had a sack.
All right,
Whatever.
so you drop a sack of minced Val in front of him. He looks at it suspiciously. Hey, what kind of meat did you say this was?
Poultry.
Doesn't look like any poultry I've ever seen. It's red.
It just needs a little wash. It's fine. It's like the the mine birds. They're real they're rare birds. Okay, I pull out the orange feather again.
All right. Let's give this to the cook. The cook bustles up and he gives it to her. Cook this, will you? The cook comes back in a little bit with a pile of, I don't know, roasted, fried, I don't know. The barkeep tastes it. Well, seems good. Tastes more like pork than chicken, though. You sure? What did you say this was again?
Poultry.
Deception check.
Nice.
Founder shakes his head. All right. Well, if you can provide more of this, I'll let you stay for free. Or, in exchange for that. I think my
Sure.
patrons will enjoy this.
Great.
Jesus.
All right. So, I guess you gentle repose, you butchered Val. Next day, Val's coming back. Any objections? Anything we need to do in the meantime?
No, I'm just gonna keep doing this until day 6.
Okay, so she's gonna wake up and you're just immediately gonna kill her again?
Yes.
All right. So that puts us at. So that was what, day 3 she woke up. So day 3 she's killed. Day 4 she's killed. Day 5 she's killed. Day 6 she's killed. Day 7. So she dies 5 more times.
But on day 6, I want to go talk to the cook.
Oh no.
All right, it is day 6. You go talk to the cook. Yes.
Oh, it's a bloody hat. That's weird. Hey, how's the poultry been going? How's that? Has it been the people enjoying?
It seems fantastic. We've been trying new recipes and stuff. It's kind of unique. It tastes more like pork than anything, but it seems to be going well.
Oh, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it seems like, it looks like maybe it's like drawing in business for you guys, and I'm pretty happy to be helping there. But also, like, I'm an adventurer and stuff, and I don't know how much longer like I'm going to be able to. And like, I don't want you guys to like, run out of it and stuff. I want to help you.
All right, go on.
Also, I just was thinking like maybe you might like to hear like, how to get. Because I've been keeping it like pretty close to the chest, like because it's how I'm like paying my rent and all. But like,
Well, you said it was a little village to the north. We'll go visit him once you're gone. I really appreciate you taking the time to go find it for us.
yeah. I mean, but and I pull up real close. I'm like, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a type of bird, but like not a bird,
Oh god.
Well, yeah, it's a little unusual, but it cooks up nicely.
Kind of like how like they call girls birds.
What?
Like a pretty girl, they call them a bird.
They do?
I mean, in like some cities.
Oh, that's weird.
I like look him like hard in the eyes.
He looks back blankly.
Bird.
Right. It's a bird. Do you know what the name of it is?
Val.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's also like kind of a, it's like part bird, but also like part deer, because like they're also like their hearts.
It's like a flying deer.
No.
Oh my god.
No, she doesn't really fly. She's kind of grounded. Hey, that village to the north when you go and you go to find more, right? Just think about Like, cause I mean, you're not gonna, that feather, like, there's not a
Oh
whole
my
lot of orange
God.
ones there.
All right.
So,
Thanks.
you'll figure it out. I have faith, and I think
my God.
I think you'll make good decisions about your future culinary choices. I think
Alright.
we can agree on what is best for this staff. And I like pat him on the shoulder and walk away.
You hear him mutter under his breath, "What a strange girl."
Okay, I won't kill Val anymore, at least until I figure out what's going on with
Good.
Alexei.
Alright, Val's awake. And I guess she has memories of being stabbed to death by you like 6 times, so let's go ahead and...
Gene, did you make a living?
Yeah, I've been paying the rent. What have you been doing?
I've been dead.
Yeah?
How's that going for you?
I'm gonna put on some clothes now.
If you have to, I guess. Sure. Whatever.
How's the heavy looking? Is the eyeball taking an attack?
No, it's just kind of sitting there. Also, it's probably decomposing because you've been dead and can't maintain a spell. Is that a thing?
Gentle repose is not concentration.
Nice.
Enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach for the eye in his head, and I'm gonna try
Reach for
using
the
Cure Wounds.
eye.
I'm gonna try using Cure Wounds to try to make it so it attaches.
So you're casting Cure Wounds on the eyeball.
Yes.
It has
Alright.
no effect on undead.
Well, it's not
Well, it's
dead.
not undead.
Yeah, it's just
It's a corpse.
corpse.
I don't think it has any effect on a corpse.
Yeah, but
you
Val's
know.
basically undead though, right? So maybe heals just shouldn't work on Val.
No, she's alive. It's not like there's undead where it's like, you're an unholy mockery of life. She's just regular kind of alive. She just doesn't stay dead.
She's just a regular mockery of life.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
So
How
is it
come
reach attack?
how come the cook didn't get it? I should have said something like that. Hey, go up to the village. There's just a bunch of mockeries of life up there.
That's the name of the bird, the mockery of life.
Yeah, they're mockingbirds. Val, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and advance to day 7.
I'm gonna go talk to the cook.
All right. Are you wearing clothes?
Yes.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I just want to know if I taste good.
Does Val know I've been feeding them her?
don't-
You were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Like you guys were arguing about it, and then you stabbed her. So presumably she got something along those lines. Also, like the room is like covered in blood. You have butchered like 6 corpses on that room. And
But
there's-
I'm getting better at it.
Are you doing anything with the bones, or are they just kind of piled up?
I'll give them to the dogs, I guess.
Do what dogs?
There's gotta be strays.
So you're just like walking them out at the end.
I'm not throw them out the window.
Just throwing there's like a big pile of bones out the window where you.
That's fine. The dogs will get them.
Skulls
Okay.
included.
No, we'll keep the skulls. I'll just hold on to those in my bag. How many Val skulls do I have?
I counted 6.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, so you asked the cook, "Do I taste good?" It's like, I don't know. Is that an invitation?
Yeah, why don't you try?
The cook kneels down and gently extends his tongue.
Oh God.
I put out a
Jesus.
finger.
What?
I think you just totally missed what happened.
Which one of us?
Val.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know what he meant, but I put out a finger for in the bite.
What are you doing, miss? I don't.
Dumb thing.
No, try it. I taste good.
That's all right, miss. We're quite happy. We've got plenty of food. No need to go eating people.
Okay, no eating people. I got it. I head back.
So dumb.
Yeah, sorry, Val. I didn't really like the meat idea, so we kind of just like scrapped that whole thing. I've just been working for the guy.
Goodness.
Roll deception,
Oh boy.
Gene.
Remember, Val's stupid.
Yeah. Val, you want to roll insight?
Say no. It's a whiz spell thing. Really, the answer is no.
I guess you believe her. All right. Suddenly you hear a crash down below.
Below.
You guys are upstairs, aren't you?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
You mentioned it before.
Yeah. I was thinking the basement, but I don't see basement stairs, so that makes below makes sense if we're upstairs. I mean, I'll go downstairs. Like not like running downstairs, but I'll like just like move not suspiciously downstairs.
What just happened?
You
There was a
declined
crash.
the opportunity to call my bluff and or lie, I guess, not really a bluff. And then there was a crash downstairs, and I'm going to go investigate, and you're welcome to come. But we are not headed urgently. We are just going downstairs as though there are no problems. Why is there like a live action sort of picture next to Alexi?
You see a gaunt man with a wild beard standing next to Alexei.
I run up to Gene.
Well,
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
I look at the man.
upstairs.
I
I'm
nod.
sorry. Upstairs. Got it. The man walks away. You notice he's not wearing
He's not wearing what?
a shirt.
Oh no, it's Jack.
Shaq?
Jack.
Oh, he does actually kind of look to.
I point to the.
Hey, he's like reposed. Is that a problem?
Wait, as we walk into the room, do I notice the fucking?
The dismembered body is probably some guts. Did you throw the guts out the window too?
Well, yeah, the dogs would want. The dogs are hungry. No, because after I started butchering the second time, I was able to like clean the guts and stuff properly, so I just gave them.
Cleaning. I mean, you remove the guts. You don't.
People eat organs all the time.
Organs, sure. Not like. Yeah, I guess you'd intestines and
Do you know what
stuff. All right.
chitlins are?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh my god.
Are they going to be confused about the. I guess you just chop them
Hey,
up.
are you gonna accidentally res Val's eye or whatever? Like, don't mess.
What did you do?
You think I'm an idiot?
No, I think Val's got.
Step aside. We'll
All
deal
right.
with it.
Okay. He's still reposed.
Goddamn amateurs. The druid sets out a bunch of oils. You notice that the containers are very strange looking. They're not glass or anything else that you can recognize.
Alexi, who is this guy?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I mean, he's gonna be casting for an hour, so if you guys want to talk, you can.
I'm gonna cast Send into that druid again. See if he's around. Just be like, hey, you here? Come in to help.
You receive no response.
Gene?
Alexi, I've been paying the rent here, but like this is our last day. I'm glad you showed up
No problem.
because I'm running out of ways to bring in the money. You know.
I'll go. I have some gold. I'll go ahead and give the innkeeper more.
No. I mean, we've paid for today. It's just like we've got to. Like, I guess we probably should stay here because Dolmer's gonna be like
Yeah.
coming back. I guess, but
Alexi, Don't eat the meat.
What?
Just don't eat the meat.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Val?
I know what the cook's been making.
Yeah, he's been making some delicious sandwiches for people. They love it. Look at all the business is booming. There's like 4 people in the bar.
5.
Well, one of them's
7.
2 of them are employees. 4 of us are not in one room. Dulmer's dead, and there's 4 other.
I
There's
count 7
5.
just in the room.
Wait, hold on. Am I blind? Where's the other
There's
people?
5 right here. There's one guy right here. See
Oh,
it?
what the fuck?
There's a guy here too.
No,
sorry.
that's
Oh
on
my
the floor.
god. They do blend in really
And 2
well.
over there.
Holy shit!
Oh shit! And business is booming.
I can't see them at all.
They super blended in with the floor.
Yeah.
I've got an overlay that has a giant like TK next to him. It's a little easier for me to see. All right, well he's still casting. You guys just want to like stand there watching him for an hour?
I'm
gonna go
like
talk to him.
I'm like nervously watching in the corner.
Where's Alki? Like, lore-wise, because we weren't carrying his corpse
I don't
around.
know. You didn't say anything about bringing him anywhere. He might just be back in the village.
Or no, he ran away, right? He didn't die.
No, he
No.
just went unconscious.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
fell
yeah.
And you guys
Unconscious
carried him
before
around
last
all last
session.
week,
Yeah.
and you stuck him in the
Okay.
house, and you just didn't really say anything.
Fuck.
And again, he's just still there.
Can we
That's pretty great.
shit, what's it called
Okay,
when you
whatever.
go back and do the thing? What's that called?
Retcon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can,
I actually need you to retcon him because I need him to
Yeah.
be here. So.
yeah, can we
he's just
retcon
been
him?
kinda
He's in the
silent.
corner. Just
Yeah.
unconscious.
He's been like bartending or something actually useful.
No, he's still unconscious.
Oh,
All right, so Val, you're going to talk to the druid. The druid's chanting quietly.
Val, leave him alone.
I'm watching and learning.
Well, okay, but don't bother him.
I wonder if his eyeballs will come back.
Well, if his eyeballs don't come back, it means his brain doesn't come back, so we're fucked.
Yeah. This spell
What do we
is-
owe this guy? Like, isn't
You'll
this
see.
expensive?
You'll see.
Oh. Are we giving him Val?
I shake my head.
All right, you guys need anything else, or are we going to jump to the end of the hour?
Hey, Alex, you want to get like a sandwich for lunch or something?
No, I don't have much of an appetite right now.
I go and order a
Alright.
salad with no meat.
No meat salad.
I bet you didn't start eating.
I look pretty haggard
go
and
and-
nervous, by the way.
Can I like do an insight or something?
This seems like a job for perception.
Can I assist?
Sure.
You're eating a
But see-
salad.
The two
no.
sisters stare at you
I'm
intently. One
looking
of
at
them
you.
with a mouthful of lettuce.
All right, Gene, roll.
Well, if Val's sitting there eating a salad, I am distracted.
All right, roll for with not an advantage then. All right, you can tell that the it looks like she's traveled without stopping. She's been wherever she went, she basically has been traveling the entire time. She looks extremely stressed and nervous, and eyes the man warily from time to time. If his eyes move to her, she immediately looks away.
I say, have you heard of Civis the Internal, Alexi?
Who?
Silvis the Eternal. He's a druid.
Sylvis. VAS?
No, it's just Silas.
Silas.
I look at the druid.
Is that him?
His name is Silas.
Wow, Val,
Well-
he really doesn't like you, huh?
That's not good.
Or he just doesn't want to talk to you.
Because I've been talking to him for a little while I'm alive.
I mean, I don't know if they're the same person, but
Where'd you find him?
I'll tell you later.
Or did he find you?
I found him.
I don't want to drag this on too long. Any last calls before we finish the spell? All right.
Not for me.
Silas reaches his hand down upon Dulmir's chest and pulls, as if clutching something in his hand. He turns and slams it down to the wood. You see a green-black glow, and it forms in the vague outline of a humanoid. Suddenly, there's a flash, and Dulmir's standing there.
Yes.
Is he tinier?
It appears that he's taken the form of a gnome.
I run up
Hey!
to. I run up to him. Delmir, is that you?
Where the fuck am I at?
Well, you're at knee height.
Listen,
Silas turns and walks into the corner where he stares intently at Alki.
I whisper to Delmir. This might have cost us, but I brought you back.
What did it cost?
I don't know. yet.
Everything.
Everything. No. I don't know yet, but just be ready.
What?
I walk over to Silas.
This thing. What is it?
Apparently, he used to be a dwarf, and he died, but something changed him in order to be brought back. But it wasn't like what you just did.
Intriguing. I'm going to awaken it. He puts his hand on the top of Alki's head. You see a pulse of green spread out through Alki. There we go. Should be interesting. He looks out the window to a nearby tree. He grabs Alexei and just
So him and Alexi just went out the door?
no, they just disappeared.
I look out the window.
You see them stepping out of a tree outside.
That's not good.
Be right back, folks.
So
Damn it, okay. It's not his actual name, so maybe you don't know it, but that's Silas right there. Oh, okay. I saw earlier like get Silas, so
Yeah, I mean that's the dude.
okay.
And I was about to so we're gonna just do a little more text.
Mm-hmm. The girl, she's been looking for me. You will make her stop, and you will learn nothing more about me. I nod my head. Yes, I assumed she would be the one trying to reach out. You will take them to Ledger. A contact has been set up at Bookies. You will solve their problem with an agency, a group Citra has not been able to handle. I'll do my best. I'll, keep in contact as often as I can.
I heard and then you just stopped.
Fuck. I'll keep in contact, as often as I can. Will there be any chance of running into Citra there? By the way, I keep forgetting to do this properly. And you will take them to Ledger. A contact has been set up at Bookies. You will solve the problem with an agency a group Citra has not been able to handle. And it said, yes, you will be careful. He will not see you or the party. Okay. If I see any evidence of Citra myself, I'll try to destroy it before the party finds out. Do not fail us again, Alexei. He steps into the tree and is gone. Alright. I look like solemn and then walk back inside.
Oh, he rolled for it?
Yeah, we've known what race he was gonna be since he died.
I made another character just in case, you know. You know. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Was it another fighter, or
Yeah.
are you were gonna do that at the Eldritch whatever? Eldritch
Yep.
Knight? That's cool.
Yep. Made a new backstory with him and everything, so I was ready to go if something did happen.
I mean, you'd be the smartest guy in the party, therefore you'd be the leader.
He's already the leader.
Every time.
Alexi, where are you going? We're upstairs.
Yeah, take a step through the door and sit down at the table.
So what do you do to the stump?
What?
The stump. Look up in the corner.
As you stand up, the chair sprouts tentacles. Roll initiative.
What?
Wait, as who stands up?
As
Wait,
Alexi stands up, the chair she's sitting in sprouts tentacles, and the chair begins to move with her as she stands.
Are we fighting Alexi? Are we fighting the chair? What's happening?
I think the chair. I look at Val. Don't ask questions. And then I look tentatively back at the chair.
Wait, that's my job. I always ask questions.
Not now.
Are you pregnant?
No.
We'll use this guy as the monster. All right, Val, you're up.
I'm going to attack the chair.
With
Inflict wounds.
Where is the chair?
underneath Alexi.
So I will move over here and attack the chair.
All right, your hand passes through the tentacles.
Do I use a spell?
No.
Okay.
Gene.
I guess I'll mock the chair since doesn't seem to be corporeal. Can it hear me?
You can try.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't hear me, it just fails.
All right, what do you say?
Ew, it's an ass kraken.
Alex?
Hang on, it failed. It has to roll again.
Oh yeah.
I sit back down in the chair and like try to relax.
All right. Dolmer?
Is this a drink over here?
Sure.
Pick it up and drink. Just watching.
All right. Dolmer bursts out laughing. We're not gonna run this for multiple rounds, buddy.
All right.
After careful poking and prodding, you notice that the tentacles are completely illusionary. Dolmer cracks up.
So,
Minor illusion.
I can do stuff now.
Neat. I look at him with a glare. I look back at Val. Again, no questions.
I mean,
Not about
there
him.
should be questions. Not about Domir or the stump.
The druid.
I'm not asking about the druid. I want to know about the stump.
What stump? Alki?
Yes.
I don't know what he did.
Can we go poke him a little bit and see if there's an on switch?
Sure.
I'm gonna try whacking him a couple times to see if he wakes up.
Why would you hit him first thing?
It's Alki. He always hits me.
All right, you're able to hit him, but he doesn't seem to respond in any.
Can I heal him a little bit?
I sure wish I had my hat.
Which he stole.
Gotta
Well, he
find
didn't
barley.
steal. We just never got it back. I would buy another one if we ever went back to Caldas.
All right. Alki doesn't respond to anything. He appears to still be unconscious.
I'm gonna grab him and throw him out the window, so it'll be easier to grab later.
Sure. He lands on. Is that the one you were throwing the body parts out of?
Yes.
Well, that's Gene's answer. I guess there's only one window on this. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's one on the top for some reason. All right. Well, Alki lands on the pile of bones. Or I guess there wouldn't be that many bones anymore. Lands on the blood-stained ground.
I look at Dolmir. We have to go to Ledger. Wait, did I go through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Why do we gotta go to Ledger?
The price we pay for you being alive right now.
Okay. Do we gotta go right?
As soon as possible.
Did anyone? I mean, I noticed that my coin pouch is still full. Did we happen to get that contract for?
They agreed.
Do you got a contract?
A verbal one. Should we go back?
The
If it's
dwarves are
on the way.
generally men of their word, and you don't see any need to have a formal contract. Once they've made an agreement, they'll stick.
But we never paid them. Right.
Oh. You never gave them the money? Yeah, that might be a problem.
I thought Dolmir gave it to him before.
I didn't pay them until after, and I was dead.
Fuck. Yeah, we should go back.
So we should hit them first and then Ledger.
Yes.
Sound good? All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Alki. Oh, hey, look, a squirrel. I'm gonna. Hey,
You're gonna what?
nothing. Nothing.
Where's our fish?
Oh no. Guess it didn't make it to the new map. That's actually kind of weird.
I miss the fish.
Here, we can have a thematic one.
There we go.
Oh god, that looks horrible. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I didn't. That did not fit well to a grid. Here we go. That's pretty good. All right. So you briefly return to the dwarven mines. Do you guys want to go in or just like hand the money real quick and run?
Go in for a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in. And I can't see anything.
Really? That orb should at least give you vision. That's fine.
Can't see anything.
Maybe it doesn't have light? Whatever, I need to make a new Doomare anyway.
There we go.
Is that going to be like the token that you actually use for a while, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Jules doing the do art.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello!
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm, yeah, the dwarf guy who.
We were able
What?
to reincarnate him.
Oh,
I'm
that's
now,
good.
I think, a gnome? Gnome? Yeah, gnomish.
Amazing. Well, I'm glad you're well, sir. Gnome.
Yeah, my head hurts a little bit, you know.
Oh.
Knock on my helmet.
Yeah, maybe you need a thicker one next time, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, what
Oh, this-
brings you here?
Anyway, we did 3 years over for what, 8 grand, right? 8,000 gold.
I believe that was yes, that was our agreement.
I realized I forgot to give you the gold before we left.
Oh, we figured a messenger was coming along with it. Well, that's lovely.
Oh, I hand him 8,000 gold.
How's everything been going good in that mine?
No trouble yet. It's only been a week or so. Looks like whatever you took out was enough.
Again, please let us know if anything else goes wrong down below.
Yes, I get it. There's a dwarf corpse. The dwarf corpse suddenly disappears. Will do. Do you have a way we can contact you?
Give them the thing. They can get a hold of orb instantly.
It's a good idea. I look at Val.
I'm looking at the skeleton.
Oh my god. For fuck's sake, guys.
Okay, now I can immerse. Okay, what
It
stone?
does suck.
Ascending stone.
You want me to give my magic item away?
Yes.
But we needed to contact orb.
I think Gene...
Tell orb that we've got their contract for the orb and hand it to, and that they can talk to the dwarfs and then hand them the stone.
Okay, I'm gonna contact Automander. Hello, are you there?
You hear a curt no.
Okay, good, you're there. Yeah, we got the contract solid, and yeah, there's gonna be ore coming in any minute. I'm gonna hand the stone to the dwarves so they can contact you if there's any problems.
You hear a stop.
But
Return.
okay, guys, we have to return.
Alright, so what's closer, orb or...
Are you leaving? I'll take you back to the map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Orb
So
is further
orb is
north.
here. Where's the other place?
More south. Below Scepter.
That's like
So
an
if we
American flag.
we can just go to orb real quick and then go to Ledger next.
Okay.
Yep.
He seemed really short and impatient.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Make sure I have orb set up correct. Oh, that would have been a problem. Or I guess you're probably going to be carrying him along. Never mind, I actually do need an alky. Alright.
Well, don't I have a carriage or something now? I left it at the dwarf town, but then I died.
Oh,
and
did
I
we
don't
have
know
the
if they took
carriage?
it.
I thought we just had the horses.
I had a horse and a carriage that we got from Ord.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we have a carriage then.
Carriage?
Or like a wagon.
Mm-hmm. A wagon, whatever you want to call it, wagon.
All right, so I think I probably carriage half's time. Is that what that works?
Yeah.
Should be. All right,
I've
so we
got
go
Buttercup
1,
and carriage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. So 4 days.
So I'm gonna hook my horse up to the carriage too, so he can drive both of them, and I'll get in the wagon.
I'll get in the wagon because I don't have a horse.
Gene, what do you do?
I mean,
Just
Just-
walk.
yeah, I'll see you guys in like 5 days. Don't. I mean, I guess I'll go in the wagon with everybody else. I mean, you all probably smell bad, but like whatever.
I don't smell bad. I just had a bath.
You had a bath in town, like days ago.
I'm
There's no water between Dragonmouth and Orb.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
There's water right here.
while we were driving the carriage to Orb, I'm breaking off some of my rations and giving them to this squirrel on my shoulder.
Is the squirrel real?
Yeah.
You can just tame animals now?
Yeah, gnome.
He could talk to him.
Remember,
So-
gnomes in D&D are different from gnomes in WoW.
Right, yeah.
They don't have like a shared heritage with dwarves, so they're like all nature-y instead of mechanically.
So Heavy. You want to tell me about that squirrel?
Oh, Larry? Yeah.
What's his name?
Larry. It's Larry the squirrel.
What's he all about? Just eating?
He's trying to bury his nut.
So you're trying to find him a lady friend, I get it.
No, he's just trying to bury a nut. He's looking for the right place.
You should tell him about that guy named Alki. He's all wood.
Can't bury
Aki
a
is
nut.
in the carriage with us. Or the wagon.
but
it's not a
he's not
fucking
conscious.
carriage. Ah!
He's unconscious though.
Yeah, but you act like he's not there.
Yeah, you bury your nut there, no one will take your nut.
No. Larry wants to bury this nut to make it into a beautiful tree.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is that Alki isn't beautiful.
I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
That makes
Question.
sense.
I question your knowledge in nature. I mean, how do you think something?
My knowledge in
grows-
nature is really bad.
You don't even understand how dying works.
I don't understand how dying works. Well, I hope Larry and you are build a good relationship.
Does Larry want a friend?
Mm, he says no.
Oh.
All right. You guys arrive at Orb. You see Animander is nowhere to be found, but you do see God, what did I name him? Spire? Yeah, Spire. You see Spire perched on his normal perch. He has a scroll in his claws, talons.
I grab the cinnamon stone out and I say, Animander, are you here?
You hear Orb's voice in your mind. Animander is concerned. You mentioned that Jack had been interfering. We found moles in the organization. We no longer trust this. We no longer trust face-to-face communication. You may communicate with them through me, or you may use the scroll Spire has for you.
So the sending stone doesn't work?
We believe that sending may be eavesdropped on.
Oh, that's not good.
Thankfully, we have a modification to the standard sending spell. You'll find a description on the scroll.
I look at the scroll.
Sure. Should be a handout in all your inventory right now.
Has been optimized to avoid eavesdropping, riding on pre-existing threads of the weave, and thus conserving magic. Downside is that can only be used with people you have seen face to face.
You get DM inspiration if you can tell me what the name is in the next 10 seconds.
What?
Shamir Secure Sending?
Yep.
Camera secure setting.
Yeah, tell me what the tell me who Shamir is.
Oh shit. I don't know who Shamir is. Oh wait, is he that
Shamir's
mage?
The guy who made the ShamWow. He makes things disappear, and it's like bam. But wait, there's more.
All right, no inspiration for you guys. It's you guys ever heard of RSA?
Mm-mm.
It's a really well-known encryption algorithm that was used as the basis for modern web security.
Ah.
The S is for Shamir.
So with this spell, we can send one word?
Mhm.
Just one word.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very good.
Well, the trade-off is it can't be eavesdropped on.
I'm gonna look at Dolmir. Just send him nut.
I look back at Gene and give a thumbs up.
I try to talk to Orb. We secured the contract. Is there anything else?
It's not really the time to be asking for more tasks.
Yeah. Is there anything
fine.
else you wanted us to do?
We'll be back. We'll go in the ledger.
We're
Come on,
in
Larry.
we're in need of researchers from Caldas. We need you to get a team together. We can guarantee funds, but we'll have to wait till you actually find people before we can send them over.
We'll keep an
That
eye
will be
out the next time we're in Kaldas.
Hey, Orb, you want to babysit Alki? He's a Warforge.
I can take care of him if you require.
Just let him know we're going to the ledger.
Will do.
I grab his body and put it inside
4
the
guards
gates.
appear.
Okay. Oh, they just appear?
They just walk over
Okay.
as soon as I can find.
There we go. Larry, come on, buddy.
We'll take care of him and we'll tell him where you've gone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Can you have what's his name bring up the other Cinder Stone?
Animator? We can deliver it. Why?
Well, if we're not going to use it anymore, I can use it somewhere else.
A good thought. Wait here. With it, one of the guards walks off. Within a half an hour, he returns carrying the stone. He hands it to Val.
Thank you. I hand the other stone to Dormir and ask him to hold on to it just in case.
What kind of stone is this?
It's a Cinder Stone. We can communicate between us.
I,
Except
no.
you can't attune to it.
No. I don't want to attune to that, so
No,
you
no,
can
I
give
don't
to
want you
Larry.
to attune to it. I just want you to
Larry,
hold on to it for when we give it to someone else.
Why wouldn't you hold on to both of them?
In case I die.
You die all the time.
I know.
In case she dies more, I guess.
Come on, we have to get to Ledger.
What's the hurry? We got time.
No, we don't.
Tell us why.
The price we pay for Dolmir being alive.
Do you know what it is?
No, I was told to meet someone in Ledger.
Okay.
Civ, can I talk to the bird?
Sure.
I'm like visibly jealous. Oh, I know. Okay. I'm gonna pull out a skull from my bag and give it to Spire as a hat.
The skull settles over Spire's head.
Great job, Gene.
Now he's ready for war.
So if he becomes a dinosaur, he'd be a skull dinosaur.
Spire knocks the skull off its head and then swoops over to Larry.
Oh,
They exchange a moment of contemplation, and then Larry Spire swoops after him.
I'm gonna go grab Spire.
They disappear into the distance.
I guess not. I think your squirrel's dead, man.
Or is he?
You see Spire land with Larry clutched in his talons. Oh yeah, I have to actually let you see that. With Larry clutched in his talons on the battlements. Larry gets up, knocks Spire over, and does a little circle dance around. Spire hoots at him, and the two sit back and relax.
Aw.
what if Larry is
I turned to
Quentin. What's his name?
Gene. Hey, Gene.
Nicholas?
Yeah. it's always Quentin.
I don't think changelings conserve. I think they have to conserve mass. I'm not totally positive on that.
Well, how did he become a hobgoblin?
Well, he shouldn't have, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we did that wrong.
No, it was goblin that he can't be, because hobgoblins are normal size. Hobgoblins are like 7 feet tall.
They're medium.
Yeah. So like, but you can't change size categories as a changeling.
Anyway, what's up, Dulmer?
You should make Larry some bone armor on your free time or something.
My God, we're making a
Shouldn't the-
Cubone.
Shouldn't the necromancer girl be the one making bone armor?
It's my bones, okay?
Are we? Am I going to be using your bones?
Don't you have a
Yes.
supply of bones?
I mean, I've got 6 skulls, a couple of
Yeah.
toes.
And you
I've
like
got
animals, right?
a couple of eyes. He could have a cloak made of mimic skin.
Hell yeah, he's gonna be a badass squirrel.
I've got a bunny corpse that he doesn't want to play with.
Maybe if the maybe I can later.
But I was gonna use some of these things for personal projects.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, we can use the skull. We could use the bones, and I'm sure I can get more. And I look over at Val.
yeah.
I laugh.
We can get some bones from other shit too. It's no big deal.
Hey, Domir, can you come here for a second?
What?
Can you try to see if this ring fits you?
What ring?
I hand you a ring.
Is it made
It's-
of platinum?
It's made of platinum.
Wait. Don't I already have one from you?
I took it from you when you died.
I don't recall that.
Well, I guess you've got it again now.
I
Yeah,
guess
we're
I got it
duping
again.
rings.
Oh boy.
It probably has to go on your thumb.
What do you mean? I'm wearing it as a bracelet, I guess.
How small are you?
He's small.
I think I don't know. How tall am I, guys?
Are you actually a small size?
Yeah, believe so.
So he gets the damage penalty? Or is that 3.5?
I think it's
That's
3.5. The big thing is that some weapons are considered heavy, and you're not allowed. You're not allowed to wear. You're not allowed to use heavy weapons anymore. Like you get a penalty to your attack rolls or something when you.
Ah.
Well, I use one-handed weapon, so.
Yeah,
right?
you're fine. Like heavy is like you can't use like a great sword. I think I think the only one that might be relevant for you is I think
A
a longbow
maul.
is considered. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like it's
longbow.
like the big two-handers don't work anymore, but you can definitely use like everything you've used like one-handed is fine.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And I think
He-
you're still allowed to two-hand them.
He has a longbow.
Okay,
His-
I may need to look
Well,
at.
I'm
what
not.
that
I'm just
does.
saying, like his +1 is a longbow.
All right, I can use that. Give that to me.
I mean, I have a spare still, although I was going to sell it for my hat.
Yeah, you have. If you make an attack roll with a heavy weapon, it's too large for a small creature to use effectively, so you have disadvantage on your rolls. And let me confirm the longbow is heavy. It is.
Domiro, can I have that longbow? I can do wonderful things with it.
I have just a longbow, not a longbow +1, just so you know.
Oh. I thought I had a spare +1. I thought I gave it to you.
I think it
I
got sold
might
at
have.
some
I
point.
might have sold it.
You sold it, and I bought a longbow. Yeah, so you want the longbow? What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna give you the bag of devouring.
It's not yours to give away. Why are you upside down?
She found the rotate.
She went to the upside down.
I tell you what, I'll give you it if you give me the bag of holding, because I am not dealing with Alki when he wakes.
See, you're the only one who can deal with Alki when he wakes up.
You could just give it back to him.
What the fuck are we doing?
Talking.
What? Who rotated me?
Civ did.
Oh, you did it so we could talk. Gotcha.
No, I was just being stupid. Continue, please. Trading for the bag of holding? Is that a thing that's happening?
I do not want to trade for the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'll just buy a longbow.
Can we go to Ledger?
Yeah.
Before we do, I'm gonna buy a longbow and orb.
Sure.
It's what, 50?
It
Oh, wait, we can
is
boy.
sell stuff in-
15. Yeah, sure. It's a normal town. Like just because we've only been in this one castle, I really need to make a lot more taverns. But you,
Okay. Well, I need to sell some stuff then.
sure.
All right. I've got this spiked mace, iron rod, gemstones.
Iron rod. What's the iron rod from?
The explodey dudes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. So how many
Uh,
maces? How many rods?
I got one mace, one rod, 5 gemstones, which I think you said were like 5 or 100 gold apiece. I think. I'm not sure.
They're 25
Mhm.
apiece. If they're from
25. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I will just give the longbow to about. Just messing with you
the
about
182 gold for you.
182. Gotcha.
Okay, I got 125 gold worth of gems to sell.
All right. 87.5.
I'll go ahead and sell my gems as well.
How many do you have?
Only 100.
So 70?
Yep. 70.
Val, you got my longbow now, right?
I do. I have a question.
Sure.
I have an ability to add something to my attacks. Is it every attack or is it just melee attack? I'm trying to
Let's
find
take
it.
a
I
look.
think it was Divine Strike. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
Yeah, it's part of your domain. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, so it does indeed work with ranged attacks because it's a weapon attack, not a melee weapon.
Hey, Civ. We also
Yes.
got the gem chest. I got 2/5 of it. I got Alkies in mine. Those were 100 gold apiece.
Okay, so again 70. So
right,
140 for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell my original leather armor as well.
All right. Do you happen to know how much that costs?
No, it's just
It's
the
like
base.
10 gold, right?
Yeah, it's not that much.
Or maybe 1 gold. I don't remember. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Leather armor is 10 gold, so you get 7 gold.
Hey, Heavy.
7.
You can have the
Perfect.
bag of
What?
holding. It's 15 pounds though.
Okay.
It can hold 200 pounds. If you put any more than that, you're a rip.
Okay.
Okay, I just deleted it.
Okay. Oh, can I sell a pike? I took a pike off of somebody too.
Do they have anything of note here?
Sure, pike's 5 gold, so 3.5. What do you mean of note?
Like, most towns usually have something they're famous for selling. So I was just wondering if, like, Orb had something particular.
No, they got so the 5 cities in like the center of the map are all like farming cities basically. So they've got like their big thing is they've got a bunch of like food. Orb, let's say, specializes in picking fruit, especially delicate fruit. With the orb able to instruct them the exact ways of like how to correctly pick them, they're able to harvest them better than other people would.
Do they
Can
got
I
any
get
magical
fruit?
fruit?
No beans, no.
Can I buy fruit?
Sure. What do you want?
Like 5 rations worth? No, 2. 2 rations worth.
All right. I don't remember what rations normally cost.
I do not know. I think it's half a gold, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, 5 silver point pieces, so we'll say a gold per day for the fruit. So 2 gold for you if you want to.
Can I get some rations of like dried out citrus fruit?
Sure. I guess just like 5 silver, probably. The
Okay.
fresh fruit's gonna be more expensive because
So 5 rations is, or 5 rations is 5 silver. Is that what you?
no, it's 5 silver a piece, so 2.5 gold for 5 days.
How much would 10 would be 5 gold or 10 gold? Is my math
No,
right?
5 gold.
All right,
'Cause
5
Each
gold.
one's, each one's 0.5 gold, basically.
Gene?
Alright, so I'm gonna get 10 days worth of rations of dried citrus fruit for 10 gold, or
5 gold.
Yes, Val.
I offer you an apple. Do you want it?
No, I know better than to eat the forbidden fruit.
All right, you guys ready to head out?
Yeah.
Okay, you travel.
So what's Ledger famous for?
Books.
Books? Okay.
While
I
we're
mean, that's their
traveling,
artifact. So this takes a week, or actually, it should take like 3.5 days. Say 3, because I do have to apply the ways as well. Yeah, I haven't quite looked. I haven't quite thought about what each one of the farming cities is famous for yet.
Well, it's by a river, so maybe fish, right?
Well, they're all by rivers.
Oh yeah.
The rivers are, but in fact, every city in every single city in this town except for Kokale is near a river or the sea. Actually, every single one is near a river.
Yep. Gotta
That's
get
deliberate.
water.
Nargal shaped. Well, no, he shaped the rivers to go to the city.
Oh, okay.
That's why they all go into one city at the end.
Makes sense.
Have you ever been to Inger?
Not yet.
Nope.
I'm curious where Finagle is.
As is everyone else. I mean, that was good. Yeah, I was expecting a Google Waze joke. All right. Where would you like to go, Citra? Since we're in Ledger.
I'm gonna ask around, and try to find out where Bookies is.
All right. You quickly find the tavern known as Bookies. And you probably can't see anything right now because I doubt I resolved any of you. Nope. All right. Let's get you all set. You left Alki behind, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't useful.
This is a cool tavern.
It's like outside.
This is how I felt when I got my head cracked open like a walnut.
Hey, wait, we're missing somebody.
Who are you missing?
Larry.
I point to my shoulder pad, and he pops his head out.
Oh, okay.
He's doing the Alphonse thing and just carrying things inside his armor.
See, I tried to make the Alphonse thing in World of Warforged, but I got laughed at.
I take a step inside.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move that door for you.
I'm gonna get ready for combat. I have my bow out.
We're in the middle of a
Why?
town in an inn.
Why are we always wanting to fight something?
Val's always wanting to fight something.
That's not true. I'm just got my bow out. That's all. I don't have my arrows. I forgot
Do
to
you
buy
have
arrows.
arrows?
I forgot to buy arrows.
Come here.
I go
I
to you.
take my sling of arrows off and just push them.
All right, put them on my back.
There's like, I don't know, 200 something arrows there. Oh, wait. Well, you can count them up. 227 from a glance.
I take a glance around the bar and realize we're probably going to go talk to the guy in the top.
So behind the bar, you see a white-skinned dragonkin. As he makes drinks, he uses his breath to frost them. You also notice that every barmaid in the tavern looks identical.
Like, actually, for once?
Yep.
I'm
You
gonna
look
talk
like
to a
her.
bartender. Hello, what's your name?
You talking to the bartender or a barmaid?
Barmaid.
Oh, we don't give out our names, miss.
Are you guys all sisters?
No. Here, touch me. She
touch
takes your hand and puts it on her shoulder. You notice that your hand sinks a little bit into her shoulder before meeting Claw. You see, we all pick one of the barmaids to take on the form of for a night. A little illusion charm, and we all look the same. That way there's no danger of them following us home at the end of our shift.
That's a good plan. I should do that whenever I'm on duty.
Oh, are you a barmaid, miss?
I provide meat.
What?
I bring meat and meat.
Oh. Okay, that's what we do too.
Is there anything special to eat?
Oh well. Give me a second. Sorry, I have to actually think of the.
The answer is no. The bar sucks.
Oh, we can make pretty much anything you'd want, miss. Our chef is an expert. Trained in the Far East.
Hey,
How
can you
about-
make some of those sandwiches they sell over in Dragonmouth?
Haven't heard of them, miss. What's in them?
Poultry.
You just want like a chicken sandwich? We can make that.
No, it's a special chicken. Special bird. Deer
I don't-
bird.
I don't know if we have any, but I'll be sure to ask.
Yeah, you get in touch with them and see if you can get some of it. It's real.
You're really starting to. You're really trying to get like Palean cannibalism going, huh?
It would be great.
This is the end game. Val just becomes like the feeds a nation.
We,
Val
oh my
no
god,
longer
we
has to maintain the
infused
well.
Val with the wells.
Oh my god.
Or sorry, we infused the wells with Val.
It's instead of
Spits out like a human arm.
yeah,
Well, then not
instead
only
of
would it
mana, it's just a
provide,
fountain
like,
of
bread
putrid
or
meat.
whatever, but they would have meat. Everybody would love it. Get some good protein.
Any of the wells that aren't used for too long start rotting.
I
God.
would like a famous dessert called ice cream.
I've got ice cream, miss.
Yeah, but extra chilled.
Oh, you want the dragon to put? I mean, you'll probably end up hard.
Well, not frozen, but like nice and cold.
Ice cream is frozen.
I don't know,
Ice cream is colder than a freezer.
miss. I don't know what you want us to do to the ice cream. We'll get you some ice cream. If it's too warm, let us know and we'll figure something out. Okay.
Okay, I'll be over here with Jean.
The barmaid walks into the kitchen.
I walk up and mutter something to the barkeep.
The bartender points you to the man in the back corner.
And on my head.
Who'd have guessed?
I know, right? Look,
No.
NPCs are hard.
But they don't have to look identical.
I mean, but like every time I build a new NPC model, I have to go edit a new image in GIMP and upload it, is what it comes down to. So if I'm making like 3-4 NPCs per zone, that actually does stack up really quickly.
Well, you just use the same ones. It's just a bar.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
These are
I
all
think
farming
like-
towns anyway.
I walk up to him, mutter something to him.
Hi, I'm him.
What are we supposed to
These
do?
your men?
Yes.
Gather them round. We'll talk.
Should we go
He
someplace
whispers
private?
something back to you. No, this will do. Well, actually, let's head to the stables.
But I
Oh,
want my
think they
ice
wanna
cream.
ride you.
They can't. I'm off limits.
Says who?
Says me.
Are these not the stables?
No, stables are up top. Those are rooms. Those are human stables.
Gotcha.
I nod to Jean and Val to follow me.
Did they bring me my ice cream?
They did not.
I'm gonna lay down in some hay.
All right. You know how this town works, yeah?
Could you refresh
No.
me?
Yes, but I don't actually remember.
All right. So Ledger's form of government is contracts. Everything's contracts. You sign it, you can sign a deal signing whatever you.
Okay.
So, as a result, everything's private, including the law. You sign a contract with a rights enforcement agency, they protect you, they apply the laws that apply to you, and they negotiate with the other protection agency. Well, crud, I forgot what the name of these guys were going to be. Fuck.
Rip.
So if you just never sign any contracts, you can just do whatever you want.
Well, till one of the rights enforcement agencies kills you. That's one of the laws. Is something along the lines of, don't kill our customers or we'll kill you. And most of the time, they negotiate that out with the other rights enforcement agencies. I think there's one or two out there that allow murder, but they don't. They end up having to fight all the time, and they die out pretty fast.
Why do those laws apply to me?
I mean, they don't apply to you. If you kill if they apply to the citizens who are signed with the rights enforcement agent. So let's say Alexi here is a member of the Silver Swords. You stab her to death. Well, the Silver Swords have a contract with Alexi, and they say that they will protect her from getting stabbed to death. If she sees you coming, she could ask for some extra protection because it's in their contract that they're going to keep her from getting killed. If they fail, they owe her family money, and they're required to go avenge her killer, which means they'll hunt you down and kill you. And since you aren't a member of any contract organization, it stops there. Let's say Dolmir is a member of the Silver Swords, or let's say Alexi's a member of the Silver Swords again, and Dolmir, who's also a member of, the Scales, they have a feud. Well, both rights enforcement agencies have a interest in their contract not being violated, so they will attempt to prevent the two from killing each other. And that's basically it.
This sounds convoluted.
Oh, it's just the law, you see. But it's the law. It's the law in individual parts. If someone is basically, you're only guaranteed what laws you're willing to pay for.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if Jean kills me and I come back in 24 hours and res from the dead?
We're not a part of any contract, so no one will give a fuck.
Being that I can't die, would I have a contract with Jean to kill her?
Well, we do have, for resurrections and stuff, yeah, I would say it's probably, usually we assume that the resurrection is, kind of after the fact. And it's you can buy contracts that basically give you a guaranteed resurrection in case of that. And yes, usually they would track down and kill your killer, even if you don't actually state. It's the murder that they're signing up to be protected from, not the being dead.
I see.
So what would you have us do?
Right. Anyway, there's a new enforcement agency coming in. Why do I not have any of this written down? They call themselves the Shield Scales. You ever heard of them?
I have not.
Wanti. Snake.
Ah, I have heard of those.
And they've been taking over our turf. So we want you to kick them out. Take some of their shops. And if they get in the way, kill them. You're all honorary members of the... Okay. Give me like 2 seconds to try and remember what the name I camp for these are.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Val is making tokens of things. I don't know why she can do that. Go away.
I was trying to figure out how to delete it.
Push delete when you've got it selected.
Oh, I thought it was escape. Okay.
I think escape deselects.
That would explain why it wasn't working. That's what I look like now.
Where? Nothing changed.
The one she had going out around.
The green tentacle looking thing?
It's more like wood vines. But yeah, tentacle looking thing.
Christian Mengel? Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what you
They-
look like?
No. Look at my picture next to Civis, the name.
Ah, you're all honorary members of the Bolters
And why is that?
because we're gonna clear out a way for the Bolter.
Okay.
That's who I belong to.
You got a contract?
Yes. Here. He passes out 5 pieces of paper. Sign your name to the bottom of these. These are pre-registered on the ledger.
I'd like you to also add the fact that if one of us dies, you res us. At your expense.
Can't do less. Contract's already written.
Okay, you rewrite it.
No, I can, but I'm not going to.
Price was paid. We got a contract. Let's fulfill it.
My understanding is you folk were already paid.
I wasn't paid.
We were. I look at Dolmir.
Yep.
Okay, whatever. I'll sign it. I'll hand it back to him. So, these this new faction or whatever, guard or whatever it was called.
Scale shield?
Scale
Yeah.
shields.
So who do they have contracts with? Like, are they isolated such that we are not going to face retribution by doing what it is you want us to do, or should we expect like fierce resistance from other parties as well?
Well, the Scale Shields don't have a contract with us. And our contracts with other parties all don't say anything about dealing with, unsigned or not named. So you should be able to kill them pretty much with impunity.
But how do you know that they don't have a contract with some other group
Because,
in the event that they're
because if the other group did have a contract, they'd want to tell us to make sure that they didn't have to deal with enforcing it. It's much cheaper to tell us and have us not kill anyone than have to deal with retaliating against us once we do kill.
So there's just no underground, groups of contract.
You talking about groups that just sign secret contracts? No point in that. What? You gotta waste all that time and effort killing people when you could have just said you had a contract and worked it out with them. Yeah, maybe they fight, but most of the time they don't. Just easier that way.
On your turf, what are they getting into? Where can we start looking?
Well, they recently. I was hoping to have you try and stop. They were moving in on some silver scale sorry, not silver scale. Silver sword. God, too many similar sounding names. A silver sword territory. But you guys are kind of late.
Unfortunately.
They've already moved in, and there's a music shop that's kind of the center of what they've taken from the silver swords. I'll give you direction. Sure, Val. So the contract seems to be pretty much exactly what it says. It just gives you entitles you to a lifetime protection contract for the under the bolters.
So kill the scale shields, get them out. Right, that's what the contract.
Yeah, exterminate the Yuan-Ti scale shields.
Just to be clear, the contract doesn't say that. The contract just gives you membership in the bolters.
Right. But that's what you want us to do.
Yes.
Okay. And after that, that's clear.
Yeah, my understanding is that's the job.
All right. And the center of the object that we're talking, or their center of operation is the mute.
No, that's just a store they've taken over recently. I was hoping to have you defend it and stop them when they tried to take it over, but yeah, that happened like a week.
Yeah, we were pretty far out. We had to make a stop.
Well, let's get off my back. You guys will
Hey.
get it done.
Even if we
Gotcha.
hadn't made that stop, we wouldn't have made it on time.
Yeah, that's what my point is. But yeah, we'll go to the shop and go from.
Yeah, we can start with the shop and then start clearing out after that. Thank you for your help.
Oh yeah, Tempest will help us on this.
Sure, whatever. The bard walks back in and sits down. Sorry, he's not actually the bard. It's the bard from A Bard's Tale.
I turn to Jean. So we're gonna kill a lot of people. Sounds like fun. No? Okay.
I mean, I mean,
I think Val's giving.
it's just weird to hear you say that. I guess.
What? Combat's fun. Life, death, all right there. You know, just tentacle guys. So. What's Val doing back there?
Sleeping, probably. Maybe she's still reading. She's not very bright.
All right.
As you walk back in, you hear two patients talking excitedly at table, which I guess there ought to be two patients at a table. Whoops. Did you hear? Flying lightning bolts shooting down.
Oh no, it's Voldemort.
Did Voldemort
It's
use
Citra.
lightning?
Yes.
He who must not be named.
I signed the contract in blood, by the way.
Okay.
So edgy.
Yes.
Is it Jean, the 15-year-old girl? Come on.
So emo. Lightning
Well, my
bolts.
character is only 18.
What are you guys talking about? Lightning bolt.
The two men shake their heads.
I walk over to the table. I'm like, okay. You have a story for a pretty little ass, right?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, I'm good at this.
Take your top off, Val.
Oh God.
I'll give you an advantage if you take your top off. No.
I was hoping
Jesus
with that.
Christ.
The men shake their heads.
I was gonna fuck you, but now you guys can go fuck yourselves.
You just walk through the wall, Val? What the fuck?
She climbed through the window. It's alright.
Yeah,
I don't know how that belly fat fit through there, but
It's not showing that much.
You're 7 months along. It's showing a lot.
Yeah, we probably should move you to third trimester, huh?
Yeah, we
What's
should.
he looks different.
Plus, it's been a week since we said it was 7 months. Like, you're getting closer and closer.
Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and take a second to make that official. We are going into the third trimester. And what does that mean for our lovely Val?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Cramps everywhere.
All right. If you roll less than a 10 on any strength or constitution check, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh my
You
God.
automatically fail strength, dex, and con saving throws.
How's this kid not dead yet?
Oh, she has been many times.
I meant the baby.
Yeah, true.
It keeps coming back with Val.
Let it go. Hell yeah, penguin boy. Slurp, 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 slurp.
So you got tentacles coming out of your cloak now? Val?
Oh yeah. That's the baby.
Can you somebody Photoshop that to have a pregnant?
Doesn't even show her belly.
I want baby
Oh, no,
hands
no.
on each of the ends of the tentacles too.
She's also like edgy as hell with the hood up and flat as fuck.
I like the idea of like there's just a bunch of baby hands doing jazz hands at the end of the tentacle.
Dude, think about this: a reverse Medusa.
A Taldusa.
I'll post a picture later.
Wait, do snakes have hair though?
Not necessarily hair, but growing out of the top of a head. Hold on.
Little human heads on tentacles?
Wait, shit, wrong one.
That doesn't look like tentacles.
Yeah, that's the wrong image. But to post something else. I'll find it later.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Alright, let's go take out the snake bitches.
Just walk through a closed door.
Oh, that was closed? Oh, well. Shit. I opened the door.
Alexei walks directly through a closed door.
I opened said door. Didn't go through it.
Your hand goes through the door.
Okay. Alright. Are we ready?
I start giggling.
All right. So what's the job?
Oh, you closed it.
No. Illusion, man.
Alright. We're going to exterminate the scale shields.
Good job, Larry. Good idea. Let's go.
What do they look like? Did you get information?
They're Yuan T.
Yeah, we're committing racial genocide.
It's okay because they're evil aligned.
Hey, it's the guy from the bar.
It's objectively true that they should be killed.
Yeah.
What? No comment.
Wait, this
Hi,
one?
dude. From the bar.
Yeah, this is the guy that Val saw in the window in the bar.
Ah.
You open the door and walk in. What are you doing? Calm yourself. Jesus.
Citra cast haste on me.
We not even in the party.
Okay,
You don't
I
even
walk
know
in.
Citra.
So as you walk in, the guy at the entrance starts walking away.
Hey.
Yes.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
Hey, so we're new here. We don't really know about these contract things. What do you know?
What do you want to know? I mean, basically, it's just you can sign up for anything.
Oh, we hear there's like groups and such.
Well, yes. One of the most, the things people always ask is, well, if there's no, if you can just sign up for anything, who enforces the law? And they have rights enforcement agencies that handle the law.
Okay. You part of any?
Me? No. Make an insight check.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, Lexi made it. For some reason.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
To the best of your knowledge, he's being completely honest. Well, I hope you have a lovely day, gentlemen and ladies.
Mm-hmm.
The man disappears down the street.
Sorry, Delmir.
I only have fucking advantage on those
Oh, motherfucker. Oh,
On
yeah,
insight
because of the
checks?
shield?
because I'm a gnome.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, is it? No, I wouldn't have that. What?
No, those are saving throws.
Gotcha.
Ah, okay.
Hey, that was close.
It's like, Jesus, I didn't know that was the thing. I mean, it's cool, and it's like totally, it wouldn't be that powerful or racial, but
I feel like that he is part of them. But anyway,
How you
Walk
doing,
inside.
miss?
Miss? What do you mean?
Wait, I can't tell. Okay. It
Hey,
looks like
guys.
a very, you know,
Guys,
not a dude from afar, but up close, yeah. I see now.
I find that insulting.
hey, Sev, I was gonna have RP before they got here.
Sorry, you guys are off questioning. What would you like to do?
I'm new around here. Can you point me to some sites?
What would you like to see, miss?
Well, there's all these contracts, and I haven't decided which to join. I guess I'd probably be good at enforcing the law.
Oh, well, I don't know if any of the silver swords are certainly accepting applicants. Let's see, they've got a base on the east side of town.
Do you know of any new ones that just moved in?
Are you talking about the bolters?
Maybe. I heard they just moved in because my friend. Yeah.
What's
Can you
that,
tell me a
miss?
little bit about the boulders?
Well, they've been moving in and setting up very competitive terms. I actually, I've been thinking about signing them up with myself. I used to use the silver swords, but now I'm signed up with the scale shields.
The scale shields? What do they do?
Oh, their whole thing is they've been pointing out that a lot of their enforcement agencies are using magic and just kind of wrecking the place. So they're set up specifically with anti-mage defenses. And I thought,
Oh.
I don't like, all that lightning raining down and all that from the bolters and their ilk. I don't know.
I specialize in anti-magic. Can you point me to the way to them?
Oh, well, didn't you see the guard outside our shop?
Oh no, he walked away.
I don't know how you know that.
Oh, I don't know that. Okay. Yeah, he was there.
Oh, yeah, maybe you can talk to him. All right. And then you guys can come back. What would you like to do?
Why do I don't like this world where I keep getting moved around so much.
Well, I tried to move you, and then you moved yourself, and it like interacted weirdly. I can leave your tokens all in if you wanna do it on your own.
well, I moved where I wanted to be. So.
All right. Hello. Are you her friends?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the guard outside. Where did he go?
Oh, that dude? He was just walking away. What do you mean, guard?
He's a scaleback.
The what?
I like how everybody just
Oh my
start creating
God.
racial slurs 2 hours in.
It's a good thing we don't have any Dragonborn here. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Scalebacks taking our jobs.
Holy shit.
Can I use my disguise kit to make a insensitive disguise for Val?
You gonna dress her up in like scale face?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're gonna go into.
Well,
Gonna
we
get
need to go
Citra
talk to him.
Banned from fucking Mixer.
I'll be fine.
I don't know if I don't know if racism against fictional races is something that gets covered in the terms of service.
Yeah.
What about bitches?
What?
And hoes.
And hoes?
You're just
Just
gonna
dig it,
swear
you
until
know?
Citra's banned? You guys just really don't like him streaming this game?
Dang, dude.
No. I'm talking about the gardening tools. We're gonna dig it.
Yeah, we're gonna do some ditches.
No. For Larry, he's got to bury his nut.
Okay.
So Larry's gotta drop a net.
So that was a guard outside?
Yeah, he's part of the Scowbacks.
Oh my god.
Skill shields.
Jesus.
I whisper to Val and Delmir, we need to move.
Alright.
Why? They're coming to us.
I'm gonna just like casually pick up one of these instruments.
The shopkeeper is next to you in a second as if he moved by magic. Oh, miss. Looking for a...
Yeah, well, I mean, I have some bard friends who probably know more about these than I do. But they're neat looking.
Oh yes, finest in the city. Make 'em myself, I do.
Oh,
Aye.
yeah, that did it take you a long time to learn?
Oh, well, I learned from my dad.
Oh, so it's a family business.
Aye. Well, you know, it's the Ledger branch. The first time in Peleus, really. We decided to... I didn't want to live in the old homeland, so I packed up my tools and came here.
You get a lot of business out here?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Ledger's big thing is we've got a lot of assorted craftsmen. You know, carpenters, various types of woodworkers, people like myself. You know, you've got the big blacksmith forges up in North Pass, and you've got, you know, the trade markets of East Pass, but if you want something homemade, Ledger's the place to be.
Isn't Ledger one of the farming cities?
It is, but,
I thought none of the farming cities had anything special.
That's kind of rude. We, just the taxes are low, and it's nice here.
Oh,
Well, you know, not as low as they can be in Peleus.
isn't it just always a flat 30?
Well, yes, but you know that pays for Fnaragon.
So, right.
Well, a lot of other places impose taxes for the city's upkeep. Ledger doesn't have much of anything. You know, you have to pay for your own law enforcement, but they compete on price. It's pretty cheap.
Wait, so if you guys don't like contribute, or do you like pay some other contract to like maintain like the town square outside or whatever that is, or who does that?
They collect tolls. There's a company that maintains it on their own, and people that want to go through there and enjoy it, they pay a little fee, and it adds up. You know, it's lots of little expenses, but you get to pick and choose what kind of stuff you want.
So you just kind of nickel and dime your way back to poverty by living in the...
Well, yes, but you see, you know, if I lived in Pillar or one of those other cities, I wouldn't really have a choice. I have to pay for everything. If I go here, I pay for the things I use, and that's about it. And if something's not popular, you know, they open parks and stuff, and people just aren't very interested, and over time, they can't really keep up, and they shut down, and someone else buys the land, does something else with it. It's all about what the people need. If the people don't need more parks, then the parks don't get built.
I put the instrument back down.
Suddenly you sense something.
What do you sense?
I don't know. What do I sense?
Danger.
Is that a sending word, or is that just I sense danger?
You just sense it because you can't be surprised. You're alert. You're paranoid.
Oh.
You catch a glimpse of green out the window.
Oh shit. There's some trees outside.
Are those block line of sight?
Oh, I don't know. I can see them, but I can see the entire map, so that's not saying anything.
Wait, what? Did I not put dynamic?
Yeah, there's no
There's,
dynamic lighting.
God fucking damn it! All right, well
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Did you notice I went to the bathroom?
I was wondering how you guys were walking through the walls all the time. I assumed you were just kind of randomly picking stuff until you found.
I was standing around bullshitting with this guy because I thought Val was actually doing something.
I was looking for stuff, and then he didn't say anything.
Well, I guess it's because you weren't actually looking for anything because you weren't supposed to be able to.
Oh, okay. I see.
I just forgot to enforce line of sight. So I technically did have dynamic lighting on. It's just, you know, it was globally illuminated and you guys didn't have to. All right. So the guy is walking down the street with
Okay, I'll
Reeve as
I'll
well.
send to Alexi or to Dul send to Dulmir. Danger.
Can I conjure my sword?
Sure.
You know there's danger?
I can see
I
them,
mean,
Oh,
I just told him.
and he
The
told
door
me.
is open.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure.
Shield of Faith on Domir.
I turned back to the shopkeep.
Is that the warding bond?
I don't know
That's
if we
the
have
plus
shield
2
of faith.
AC.
There it
Oh,
is.
there it is. You got it? Cool.
Okay.
What are you pulling on us?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's people coming.
Could be my guards coming back?
There's more than there were before.
Maybe they thought I was in danger? Am I in danger, miss?
Not from us.
I said go find somewhere to hide.
Oh, all right. The man walks into the back.
Oh, is that scale shields? I thought it was scale backs.
Yeah.
Still not that. That just sounds vaguely offensive. The men take a position.
I want to cast a spell so bad.
Hello.
Well, hi.
Hello there.
How's it going?
What is going on?
So you've been talking to the shopkeeper, I assume. I'm afraid I had to lie a little bit earlier. I'm actually a member of the Scale Shields. But I was kind of nervous. You guys kind of look dangerous, and I wasn't sure if you meant to, were trying to rob the shop or whatever. So I went and I got some backup, just for safety. I don't, it's not an attacking thing. We're not trying to hurt you or anything. I want to be safe.
Can I look to see if they're stronger?
They are not stronger than you.
Fantastic. Well, that's awesome. I'm gonna,
Roll initiative.
What is? Oh my god!
Rip.
Why?
Star walks up and stands there.
Yeah, I just, walking up.
Well, it kind of makes sense because they're just like, no.
They could roll lower than you, Domir.
Oh yeah, sure they can. Can
Dude,
they?
you're up.
Yeah, probable. Probably not.
It's
Yeah.
good going last though.
They had a 10% chance of losing.
Gene, you're up.
Uh, are we fighting? Are we committed?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna delay my turn to go after Dolmir.
I'll just hold here. Or, well, I'll hold here.
Well,
Can I cast Cloud Kill without hitting Heavy or Lexi?
Doesn't even know what's going on. Still cast Cloud Kill.
that sounds for a Val. You should be able to, because you can just kind of hit it back so like the very edge of the cloud is there.
Oh wait,
You
it's
kn-
poison, isn't it? I don't want to cast poison.
You know what the other thing that's very valid?
I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Instantly going for a spell attack on the people who are anti-spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know that now.
Alright, do I hit?
Sorry, you've gone through. You connect. Which one are you targeting?
The one. Can I hit this one?
Let's give me a
What's
second.
that bonus necrotic damage?
Divine Strike.
Divine Strike.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you keep track of your arrows.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Rad.
Alright, so you hit that one?
Yep, I hit that one. Do I have a second attack?
You don't have extra attacks, so
No, I don't. Okay.
You're a fighter now?
Well, a lot of classes get it. It's just like even there are cleric domains that can get extra.
I was
attacks.
just joking.
Oh, okay. So Lexi, you're going after Dolmir?
Yeah, I'm going to ready an attack for if they. Well, actually, she already fucking shot one. So.
I
You want
shot
to
him
take
on
your
the
turn
leg.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to go till right after Dolmir attacks.
Alright, well, let's put you down in the initiative order.
Or actually, readying an attack is different, right?
Yeah, if you want to move down the initiative order, you can. If you want to if you are ready an attack for a specific trigger, you can. You really should have specified the trigger in advance if you're going to do that, but I'm fine with you doing it now.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an attack for whenever Dolmir swings at them.
Okay,
I'll
what are
swing
you
it.
going to do, and who are you going to hit?
I'm gonna swing my sword at this one.
You are not in
What?
melee range of that one.
Okay, can I take my one movement square?
I mean,
Or wait, no. Okay, never mind.
Why can't you just delay your turn
Yeah,
you can.
for one round?
yeah, I'm gonna delay my turn.
I don't know. There's nothing. So as far as I can tell, there's nothing in the rules as written about delaying your turn at all. It makes sense that I think that you're supposed to use the readied action for that, but it doesn't seem like there's any real downside to doing it. I worry about the ability to like combo things if you move down the initiative order and you don't stay there.
Makes
Like if you were
sense.
delaying your attack and then I feel like using the readied action is the right way to do that. If you're just for one round you want to hold off on something, then you should ready an action and then just take your normal turn.
Okay.
So just to be clear, you want to ready an action?
Yeah. So I'll walk forward one step.
Okay, so you're just taking your turn, readying an action.
Yeah.
That's fine. And you want to swing at that boy when Dolmir attacks, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't Alexi have a 12?
Yep. It's
Yeah,
just
I just-
arranging it. Yeah.
That was the order that I was in, and I'm doing 13, so I don't have to worry about tie breaking to the wrong side.
Okay.
There's no meaning, like once it, other than determining initiative order, there's no benefit, like initiative roll doesn't do anything, so I just move it around as needed to preserve order.
Makes sense.
We're going to get 2 slashes on Dolmir.
On the second one, I'm going to do this.
Oh boy.
Where's it at? It's riposte, right?
Mhm.
Yep, riposte.
So you're trying to hit this one?
Yeah, the one that attacked and missed on the second one.
Okay. So make a melee attack, and we'll add 4 to the damage if it hit. It connects. The 1T falls back gravely wounded. Third one does a slash against Alexi. Should miss, I think. I think you have better AC than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and your reaction, or no, Dolmir hasn't. I guess he has attacked, right?
Yeah,
You want go ahead? Go ahead and take your slash. Or it should be 2 slashes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They both hit. This one also falls back gravely wounded, and the last one takes out a bow and fires it at Val, but misses. Dolmer, you're up.
My illusion cantrip, is that like a bonus action or is that
That's an
actual
action.
Okay.
I say to Dolmir, keep one alive.
Well, they're all alive right now.
Gonna attack that one I pinged.
All right. They both connect.
Does he look wounded really bad or what?
He's got some slashes, but he's standing. He doesn't look as bad as either of the two that, like the one you are posted or the one that Alexia.
Okay, I'm gonna use action surge.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use action surge on the same guy.
Sure.
Non-lethal if all possible.
Yep, that's fine. All right, so they both connect. Non-lethal doesn't come into it. The guy's.
I'm going to go ahead and use disarming attack at the last.
He drops his sword.
Holy shit.
And then I'm going to hit him with my 2 prone.
Sure. All right, he goes prone.
God damn.
You're going beyond like attacking this guy and just humiliating him. Like, take 4 fucking hits to the face, drop your sword, and fall to the ground.
Hey, I might be a little guy, but I ain't taking no shit. Not when it's my time to shine.
Non-lethal.
He goes unconscious.
Good. He seems like the stronger one.
No, the one in the middle is the strong one.
Oh, I thought, yeah, I thought you were hitting the middle one.
Alexia, you're up.
On this one?
Non-lethal.
Yes.
Unconscious.
And then I'm gonna move out here. Oh
Okay.
wait, do I take an opportunity attack from the prone guy?
He's prone. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
But it's gonna be an unarmed attack, and it's going to have disadvantage.
Yeah.
You take your chances.
Yeah, I'll take him.
All right.
Jesus.
But
Poor
he had
guys.
disadvantage. He could roll better.
But it doesn't matter. If he rolls better, he's gonna get a 1, right? It's disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. I get behind him and like act like I'm gonna kill him. It's like, get down. I try to convince him to give up.
The 2 remaining ones drop to their knees.
Wait, did you skip me?
Yes, I did. Sorry. Go ahead, Val.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Sure. Got a preference?
God damn it.
The one that's standing.
Say again.
The one that's standing.
Okay.
I said, get down.
I can't get any lower.
Oh yeah, do we not suffer from half cover shit?
No, I'm applying cover.
Oh no, I mean because Dolmir
all-
is small now.
Oh, I don't think that matters because he's still like 3 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a fair bit of guy that's covered.
Yeah.
Well, I was aiming for his head.
I think the rule is 2 size levels. So if Dilmir was tiny, it wouldn't.
Okay.
And then because that's the rule for moving through someone's space. Like you
Mhm.
can move through a tiny creature's space safely. All right. The remaining one team for blood that's still standing up drops to his knees. Please don't kill me.
Can I shot him in the eye?
No.
Not even your turn.
No,
Also-
when I shot him.
I mean, no.
That would probably kill him.
We don't do called shots. It's something I've been looking into. But it's probably not something I'm gonna add to this game.
I had to sit down on the bench.
Because like ultimately, like you stab a guy through like any part, he's probably gonna bleed out. So like there's mechanically it's tough to do like you shoot him in the head, but you know he's fine after the 3rd or 4th time you've done.
Are we out of turn order?
Yeah, you can be out of turn.
What is it? The Boltons?
Alright,
That's the.
Can I strip this guy of his armor and his?
The like you're just gonna take a guy that's alive and just okay.
Yeah,
He's
he
now
surrendered, right?
He's now naked. Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. My first go-to when the prisoner is not like, hey, what if he's naked?
Yeah, we're gonna move him inside, but I want to make sure they're, not anything.
He's not naked. He's covered with scales.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not naked. You're covered in skin.
Anyway, did he
Hey,
have
I could
anything
cover
on
him
him?
with some runic skins.
What am I taking? So,
What's up?
what am I taking from him? What kind of armor and weapon?
You just got hide armor and a scimitar. Yeah.
I grabbed the weapon from this one that I'm standing in front of.
No, you get a short bow too.
Okay.
All right, let's bring him inside.
We should probably take them elsewhere. This lady thinks that she's under protection from these guys. Or
Yeah,
this guy.
We're gonna make her sign over to the bolters, right?
Okay.
Yeah, bring him inside.
I say it's okay to come out now.
Just put him up on this carpet over here.
Sorry, Gene. I'm sure I'm not trying to move you.
I rest the 2 unconscious people on the bench and confiscate their
Lexi,
weapons.
stay at the door so they
Yeah.
can't try and bolt.
The shopkeeper comes in and screams, "What did you do?"
They attacked us.
Yeah, they attacked us. How long have you been under contract?
About 3 days.
Gotcha. And who was that before that?
The silver swords.
And you can just cancel contracts whenever?
There's generally a little penalty for payment, but generally speaking, they try for early dismissal. But yeah, generally speaking, they tend to be pretty fluid contracts.
Okay. So we're gonna need you to sign up with the bolter.
But I don't know. I like the scale guys and the bolters. They've been. Have you heard about what they've been doing?
No.
So, they've been like just destroying the shops of anyone that don't sign up. I mean, I guess like, are you gonna try to destroy my shop if I say no?
No, no.
I slide some gold on the counter. How much is it to cover it?
I mean, it's only like 5 silver to change the contract, but I like the scale shields. They seem like nice people.
Do you
They're
know?
about to be out of business.
Do you know who the Yuan Ti are?
Yes, I know they're Yuan Ti. I'm not a racist. I don't care as long as they keep me safe.
They're evil and they're going out of business.
Well, I mean, they always seem to go well enough, but
Div.
all right. Yes.
I'm gonna attack this.
All right. You hit. He dies.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna kill him? Okay.
I mean, we're going with the bolters motif here, guys.
Yeah. I slide her 13 gold on the counter.
Thank you. I guess I can. I guess just. All right.
I apologize for the trouble.
I take out a dagger and I stab the other three.
No. We're taking the one.
Here,
Taking him.
this is too much. He goes to the table and picks up a loot. Here, young lady, you were looking at this before. You can have this.
I take it from it.
It's one of the finest. Play it with pride. I understand what's going on, but I just try to hurt them. They seemed like good boys.
Okay. I'm gonna take the one that was knocked prone and drag him out.
I'm gonna drag out the corpse.
What about the other two boys?
I just want to bring them over here so we can question them.
Yeah.
I killed them.
We're in front of the shopkeeper? Okay.
Yeah. Should probably drag him out.
Well, I was trying to drag them out into the like the woods. Over
Yeah, let's do that before we kill them.
And I say I'm an honorary member of the Boulders. Yeah.
Just to be clear, you guys aren't members of the Bolters. You're under the protection of the Bolters.
Oh, and the protection. Okay.
Never once did I say I was a bolter, just so you guys know.
I was gonna like. Well, first I was gonna toss the loot into the fire at the beginning, just like disrespect at the start, and then like the guy talked to me forever, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I was gonna like burn the place down with the little fire there, because he was like being difficult and shit. And then he gave me the loot, and now I don't know what to do.
CG,
So I guess I'm just
we
gonna
don't-
get a fancy loot and walk away.
We don't always have to like burn places down,
That is true.
you know. So hey, Gene, there's some bones and shit for you. I'm gonna wake
Oh.
these guys up.
Let's
Okay.
tie them up first.
Sure, I guess I'll just fucking
Start
practice
butchering his
my
corpse.
surgery on this guy too.
Yeah. Hey, remember, Larry needs some bone armor. You know.
Now, see, these guys you might be able to sell with the poultry line.
Oh gosh.
Hey, we can go back to the inn.
Slowly start selling Yuan-Ti flesh.
How do you kill somebody badly?
I mean, that one's already dead, so.
Does a very bad job. He didn't even. You go so badly, he comes back to life. That's the warrior resurrection approach.
Yeah.
Okay, I hand the
Did I
decapitated
hear,
body
Blood Eagle?
to
Is
Gene.
that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I got you a skull, Gene. I hand you a skull.
I don't need it. I've already got a bunch of skulls.
But this one's Yanti and magic resists.
Does it skull resist magic?
I don't know, but you should try it.
Well, why don't you put it on as a hat?
It won't fit me.
I'm sure we could make it fit.
It can fit on a squirrel.
No, I mean, like, what if we just like cut off like a couple of ears and shave down the nose?
Yes, ears are the problem, preventing you from putting a skull on top of another skull.
No. Can we wait and
Yeah.
res these guys, or wait?
I'm gonna, let's prop them all against the wall and start questioning them.
You put this guy in the bush.
Isn't he already in the bush?
No, the other guy. This guy. That's the one I
Why?
killed.
No, it's not. The one that's dead is the one you killed.
No, I killed the other one. Have you killed that one?
I'm readying an attack if any of them try to run for it.
Okay, they are tied up. Presumably, you were smart enough to tie their feet.
Yes.
I say they can transform into lizards.
What?
Yanti have the power to transform into reptiles.
Okay.
And you know this how?
Cause of the snake lady. I asked question.
Who?
The one from the arena.
Oh, and Selgard.
Have you been to?
Yeah, we've been there with the ball crawl thing.
Yeah, that's also where they met me. Yes. Or wait.
Yeah, I mean
Bravo.
it's where they met Val too, like
Yeah.
in Kaldos. You guys just spent a while in Kaldos.
Yeah.
I don't remember why. I think it just was where you regrouped after like various
Yeah.
problems. All right,
Anyway.
I'm willing to believe they know they can transform into snakes. It's not super rare lore about the Yuan-Ti because they're snake people.
Okay, so we're
Do they have
already in action. If they try to
symbols?
run away,
Do they have any symbols? Like holy symbols?
They do not.
What?
so can we, wake them up yet, or?
Yeah, sure, you can stop them looking whenever you want. Only one of them's unconscious anyway. You killed the other unconscious one.
Oh, okay. So the one that I had hit with the shield bash is not unconscious.
Yeah, the one in the middle is the one that because he's got the little disarmed thing because you knocked his sword off.
Okay. So you want to tell us where your guys group?
But I really don't.
Okay. I'm gonna, swing at this guy.
All right. You hit.
I'm gonna try and intimidate the guy in the middle.
Give me a second. For whatever reason, my game's locking up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I do not want to click on that one. I want to adjust this one's health. Alright, intimidate check on the middle guy. The guy visibly cowers back. Alright. We're set up in a library. On the south side of town. Do you have a map? I'll give you directions.
Mm-hmm. I pull out a map.
The guy pencils in or he charcoals in whatever you guys have got the directions to a large church outside of.
And how many?
How many of us?
Mm-hmm.
A lot. I don't know. 50? 60?
Okay. You guys got any more shops that you got contracts with?
I mean, yes, all over the place. I don't have a list.
Can you mark the ones you know on the map?
He circles a couple places on the map.
Where can we find a full list?
They might have one in the base.
Any notable people in your ranks?
I don't know any. We've got, spellcasters for when the bolters show up.
Okay, and what are they capable of?
I don't know.
Usually casters have a specialty. What's your guys's?
Oh, well, Yuan-Ti enchantment. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm. You got any other useful information?
I don't think so. Are you gonna let us go, mister?
I don't know. You haven't really given us anything. Val, you got a preference?
Dolmer, make a wisdom.
I'm going to attack them.
Wisdom save?
Hmm?
Civ, I didn't hear you. Did you say wisdom
Yep.
save?
Yes, wisdom save. Alright.
I'm going to kill all three of them.
Sure, they're dead.
The Baltors send their regards.
It doesn't do any good to talk to them.
Huh, they didn't have any major info, but we got some.
We can clear out their shops first.
I would say let's get the bodies into the field.
Yeah.
The one that I was fighting in the middle, I'm gonna dip my Tempest necklace into his.
I'm gonna do something, so don't mutilate the bodies.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I'm gonna
but,
raise
yeah.
them from the dead.
We're in the middle of a city. You can't just walk around with skeletons.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
just his ledger. If there's one city, you probably can.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make these 3 into skellies.
Sure.
Can they still be wearing their armor?
Yeah.
Except for the one.
Yeah, that one naked one.
I'm sorry if I'm making this harder by making skeletons.
No, you're fine. But I would say we hit their shops first, then the herd out before.
Hey, I'm
we
gonna
all-
give you a tip. I bet the 983 gold I have on my person that if we go to other shops first, the session ends right now.
Why is that? Oh, do you not have
He
another
doesn't
one?
have other shops.
Well, we can do Theater of the Mind.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Or
if
we-
you guys were planning to go to the other shops, I was just gonna say, okay, you go to the other shops, and you manage, with Alexi's persuasion powers, you manage to convince them to switch over.
Okay.
There's not gonna be a meaningful. Jess is right that I do not have other shops prepared, but I'm not that's not a problem. I'm not gonna disband for that.
Okay. Can I try to gather any more information about the scale shields from the other shopkeepers?
Sure.
After I convince them to switch over to the bolterns.
I still want to go to the other shops and get them to swap over to the bolters.
Sure. So they all mention a charming young man that came in and convinced them to switch over. You quickly realize that the Yuan-Ti are likely using some sort of spell to compel them to be more interested in switching over.
After I learn about that fact, can I let
Mind
the
charming.
shopkeepers after that know about that?
Sure. And you're reasonably able to convince them of it since you give me 4 persuasion checks real quick.
That one, here we come.
Kerchoo! Kerchoo! Kerchoo!
All right, you're able to convince them all, and they're convinced to the point where they're unlikely to return to the scale shield.
Can we do a short rest before we head to the base?
Yeah, that'd be a good
Sure.
idea.
Oh, God,
Alfie's
Jesus.
here.
I have a
I
question.
muted him.
Civ, I shot
Yes?
1 arrow. Can I retrieve it?
Quick, sorry.
I think the rule is you always round down when you're having a number.
Yeah,
you get 0.
I think we're doing
So
round down.
what you gotta
and-
do is you gotta shoot another arrow into the ground.
And then you get it back.
Yeah.
I think we were doing round down plus half.
So it's been a while since that's come up because no one's shot a longbow. But one of the rules in D&D is whenever you have something, you always round down. So recovering, I think the official rule for recovering ammunition is you recover half of the arrows you shot in any throwing weapons. Throwing weapons aren't destroyed, but you're recovering half. So if you shot a single arrow, you recover half of one, which is 0.5, and you round that down to 0.
So I took the crossbow off of one of them, right?
It was a short bow, I believe.
Short bow. Okay. How much does that do?
I think it's 1d6.
Yeah, it's a D6.
And how much does
Do you
one
need
weigh?
a bow?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have a feeling I'm gonna be pretty useless in this situation unless I outfit myself with
do you have a
alternative
+1 bow?
means. No.
I was talking to Gene.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, but
I was just gonna grab one of theirs. That way I have something.
Do you have? You can they probably have some arrows on them.
Yeah. All right. Do you know how much a short bow weighs?
It is 2 pounds. And range is 8320 if you care about that.
Okay. 1d6 plus dex
1d6
or
piercing. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Do we
it's,
find out where their hideout is?
Yeah, the guy gave you directions.
Okay, let's go to it.
That's why I was surprised you guys were like, he didn't tell us anything. I'm like, he gave you the exact route to where you need to go. What do you want from him?
I wanted troop coordinates. I wanted goddamn patrols. I wanted everything.
Okay, I'm gonna command the skeletons to stay up with Domir.
Where's Dolmir going?
Is that right?
I don't know.
Just right here.
Do you have proficiency in or no? It's a simple weapon. Is it
Yeah.
a simple weapon?
I thought short bows were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there.
Okay.
Short bows are, long bows aren't.
Hey,
Right.
Civ, I got a question.
Sure.
So minor illusion, is that like something I can fucking alky? Can I like cast it and walk and have it walk as well? What are my options here with that?
Let's take a look.
How many arrows was I able to pick up? Does 50 sound right?
Yeah, 50 is fine.
Okay.
All right. So it lasts for the
Alexi, can you
duration.
give me
It's
one
within
arrow?
range.
Mhm.
The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. I think it has to stay in position in a single position.
Okay.
In a 5-foot square, I think.
Yeah, it has to be no larger than a 5-foot cube. So that you should. What is your spell DC? I guess it's probably just 10, because you have.
I have no idea.
10 int. What's your int?
I've actually got 11 int, but it's
Okay, that doesn't
0.
matter. It doesn't affect your. Yeah. Okay, so your spell save DC is because creatures can use their action to try and examine it.
Isn't a spell save 8 plus proficiency plus modifier?
Maybe. Let me check that real quick.
So it'd be 12.
Makes sense that it would add proficiency, but I'm not totally positive. Okay, 8 plus spell mod plus proficiency bonus. So yeah, you get a 12 DC. All right. So I'm gonna check real quick that we have this thing set up properly after the previous problem where you guys could see everything. I think I'm gonna be real careful about that.
Yeah.
Gene,
Hmm.
can you be up front with me so look up for traps?
Why would they trap their base where they are?
Yep,
Because they know
glad
about
I
it and they
checked.
skip them.
This isn't like some underground like cave. It's a church in the middle of town, or on the edge of town, but still,
Library. Yeah.
whatever.
Library church. In one.
I mean, in a way, technically, because churches have so
Hey,
many
Sid,
Bibles
I got a
and
question.
choir books.
Yes.
Should we have all of our hit dice back by now?
Yeah, you guys have been sitting around. Well, you're dead. I don't know what happens to you, but you've probably been traveling for like a long enough. Yeah, you guys should all be at full hit dice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just wanted to make sure.
Why do you have like a Twitch streamer as your profile picture now, Val?
Is that a Twitch streamer?
I don't know. It looks like one.
I
the-
found it on
Are the
Google.
tits hanging out?
Yeah.
The tits are hanging out, definitely.
I mean, there's
Citra-
other categories of people that can care about that sort of thing, but
Citra.
I just typed
you
in
need to
redhead.
Make sure yours are out.
Yeah. I'm good.
It was literally the first redhead I found.
all right. So we're moving to the church brewery.
Mhm.
Church brewery. That'll work. All right.
The parish. Wait, is that right?
That'd be a great name for like the like a evil church, the parish, and you just spell it like PER.
Yeah.
Far bottom, guys. If you're lost.
Yep.
We just need the skellies.
Oh yeah.
Is everyone else's screen blurry, or is it just me?
Just you.
Should probably turn
The
off the
Scully's
tavern
over by
music.
Dormir.
That isn't really applicable here now. Mm.
Alright.
Is Val at the door? I can't really tell.
You mean Alexi?
That's
Yeah.
Alexi up in front of you.
Yep.
Hey, how come Dolmer doesn't have a name?
He
It
does.
does.
Maybe I don't have the. No, the nameplate's showing.
Yeah, I've
Going
seen the
on?
The other ones
nameplate
are,
on
but
him
not here.
before. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It's...
I thought it was on the last map, but it's not on this one. That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I knock on the door.
Oh, you know what? I know what it is.
Yay,
That's it.
it's back.
I must have screwed up
Yeah.
the default show thing.
I'm assuming Shield of Faith is fell off by now.
It's off. It's been more than 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I'd like to look for traps.
Sure. Make a perception check.
I whisper to Val, this doesn't look like a place that has 50 people.
For all you know, there is a giant boulder rolling direct. Oh, it's a 9, so it's not terrible. You don't find any traps. Oh, actually, you have advantage to perception checks that involve sight, which is pretty significant. So you
Yes.
really don't find any. There are no traps.
Okay.
You didn't.
I'm going to walk down the street, see if I can see in the windows at all.
Hey, Dormir, can you open the door? And I'll have the skeletons surround Dormir.
Can I?
Are we just making a super dramatic entrance? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, we should
Can
wait.
Can I see how strong this wood door is? Is it?
The wood door is not as strong as you.
Oh,
It just means
yeah,
something
please.
else.
Wait till she gets back.
It's fairly thick wood, but
There's a courtyard in this building like there was in the bar. But the inside of this building seems to have a stairway.
Seems to what?
Have a stairway.
Sweet. We can bite them in the stairway.
Hmm.
All right. You guys ready?
We should probably try to enter discreetly.
Do we have some sort of game plan for fighting 50 of them?
Yeah. I'm gonna lop their heads off. Can I do a short, stubby gnome kick to the door?
sure. Do a strength check. Strength check.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god! 11.
You slam your fists against the door. It does not move.
Just play it off like you're knocking.
Yeah. Knocking.
I'm gonna open the door.
Sure, the door opens.
I'm gonna go backwards.
I conjure. My sword is still conjured.
Wait, what about your elemental?
I'm not going to conjure my elemental right now.
Is the door open?
Yeah, I'm having some issues with the dynamic lighting. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Select, you piece of shit.
Rude.
Alright, you guys are just gonna go on through, because I can't figure it out. You find yourself in a well-lit reception area. Hello, can I help you?
Yeah. Why didn't you get the door? Did you hear me kicking it?
I just heard a knock and then someone opened and went in. Oh, neat. Those undead?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what can I do for you today, gentlemen and ladies? Mostly
Can I look-
ladies, I suppose. Do
You
the
can join
skeletons
my
count
army.
as ladies?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Can I do a strength look at him? See if he's strong.
He is not as strong as you.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yeah, we're here about some contract issue.
All right. I guess let's just roll initiative.
Great. Get fucked, Val.
It's
Got him.
okay.
What the f-
Oh my gosh. Second.
It's two
Get fucked
nat
up, Merrick.
ones. All right. I don't know why no one's showing up on the actual turnover.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, because I didn't actually roll initiative for him. I rolled a dex check. That'd do it. All right. There you go, Dilmer.
Yeah, you're not last.
Well, you are. Or no, you're not. Okay. So, Jean, you're up first as she starts
Pass.
to cast. Okay. Val, you cast Chill Touch against him. It connects.
I command my skeletons to go kill him. Painfully.
The skeletons lean over the counter and start hacking at him with swords.
Are we going to do the combine them all into one meme again?
That's probably a good idea.
At least for right now.
It's a little crowded in here.
Wait, why does Alexia have a space in her name?
Oh, what? I don't see that.
My screen must be fucked.
Alexi?
How wounded is he?
He's taking a couple hits, but he's doing okay.
Shwink. Shwink. I'm going to step out of the way. I'm going to, I guess pay attention to this door to make sure that, or to, try and listen for anything coming.
Sure. Dilmer, you're up.
Dolmir's time to shine. I'm gonna jump onto the deck. Okay, then I'm gonna attack him. Try and lop at him.
Roll to confirm fumble. All right, you fumble in the least fumbly way possible.
Reverse.
Yuan Ti
Reverse.
shouts out, "Invaders! Defend the castle! Defend the... Defend!"
Perish.
I yell out, "It's okay, never mind, just ants."
Ants.
Roll deception.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh,
I would like to remind you that a 20 and a 1 do not actually matter with regards to skill check.
Yep.
But a 19 is still pretty good. And he slashes at a skeleton.
No yell back. No. Yeah. We hear it.
June?
I'll do a stab.
you definitely have combat advantage.
And then I will disengage.
You stab straight through his neck. He falls to the ground.
Can I look around for papers on the desk? See if there's
Larry
any.
pops out of my shoulder pad and gives Jean a thumb.
Sure. You find some assorted papers. There seems to be a guest log.
Can I read
There
it?
are no names. There are no names you recognize in the log.
Okay. I'm gonna take all of them. And then is there any place to stuff his body in the counter?
Citra, that's not what they mean when they say kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, you can get him. You can put him under the counter.
All right.
Put him in.
There's no need. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Sure.
He's gonna join my army.
Okay.
Level 3.
Okay.
So I have 4 skeletons.
You should have. Okay, never mind. Well, okay, yeah. When you cast skeleton, does their flesh like rot away and then they become a
It's
skeleton?
just like they burst out of it.
Oh, okay, so their flesh is still there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
You got
mess.
a pile of fleshy
Yeah.
goo on the.
Okay, so I push the flesh underneath the counter.
Okay.
Should I kick the door open?
Let's try to enter.
Let's just open it.
Yeah. I don't think they know we're here or know we're coming.
He yelled.
True. But Val did sound pretty convincing.
Would you believe her?
No.
All right, you step through the still malfunctioning doors.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Ooh.
Hey, I want to swap spots with Jean.
That makes sense. All right, and that's it for tonight.
Oh God. Fuck. I didn't realize it was that late again.
What?
Damn it, dude.
Oh man, already?
Yeah, he's fucking.
I was really hoping that would time like as perfectly as it did.
That's a thick-necked boy,
Jesus.
dude. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, like and subscribe. If you want to watch us live, you can do so on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Citrasloth. We stream D&D every Sunday from 6:30 to 10 p.m. You can also catch me live on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday playing other games. Hope to see you there.